down while John Cena theme song go. Fuck you me your ass cheeks, baby, these bongos. Ain't about this kind of smoke, go get a cigarette. I'm the type to hit the yo when I get home, I ain't at dinner yet.
Sure, I said it, get a chance. No, I'm only rolling with the dimes, he a petty press. We gon' wake him up with a, we don't let him rest. Running on some double D's, he's looking like Mount Everest. Money home, clouding on him, they ain't call me Jesse yet. Money getting loose in the back, cause I just let it stretch. We gon' treat the opposition like they was a Snapchat. We gon' press the square and leave it with 10 seconds left.
From the spot of land and dirty south, you know we been a threat. Broke a bone and still performed, I need to get the check. Stockholm, my bitch is on and she won't ever leave. She my pet, but I can't remember if I was ever peed. Lockdown box, I put the grams into them. He was talking hot on me, not a land kissing him. Shit is stupid as hell, and you standing with him? Then I could put you on a shirt too, standing with him.
I be steady talking in the bands, listening. While these bitches talking shit, I cannot stand bigger in. You said your crew would never switch, but now your man's in my way. Why my crew only switching on me if they transition in? They know my name, so they just hand him things. He said he don't focus next when his own clan slither in. And if these bitches wanna fight, I put my hands in the ring. How you gon' say your fucking bitches when your hands glistening?
Big montage, then I rock ties. If we stop ties, the tone not ties. Code 45, loaded for the lopside. In the middle and thinking about it, I'm not size. Press a bag till it come to me consensual. And I get it in a cycle like it's menstrual. Fucking with the drop, boy, and I'ma finish you. Take his fucking top. Now you think I'm too?
Rolling with the homie G's, you know we gon' kill him.
I'm a Swiss cheese fanatic, I'll put a hole in him.
Batman signal in the sky, bitch, we know villains.
Goku in the way I spit, you pussies are so krillin'.
How that bitch still rapping, he got no rhythm.
Shit is just a fucking hack, I'ma clean his whole system.
Squad eyes captain and go south the pole with him.
Even now they holding on, 9-9, holding one.
Ooh. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome into the stream. I don't know why I said thanks for watching like I'm in the stream. Really be saying starting motherfucking soon. Because we better get started right motherfucking now. Hello, beautiful. Welcome in. We're back. More RMSL scouting games for you guys. Well, college football playoffs. We're going to finish up with the Power 5 schools. And we're actually starting with the #1 team in the nation. As disgusting as it is, as disgusted as I am by it. That #1 team in the nation are the Clemson fucking Tigers. AKA, and most well known by me as Clemsucks. We got Clemsucks in the building. What up, Spectre? Dark motherfucking Spectre. Hey, yo. And if you guys didn't notice, or if you, in case you guys haven't noticed, I updated the draft class sheet a little bit. There are a few players that have been confirmed to be in the class, whether it's because somebody scouted them, or because they're a user player, or because they're a player of an RMSL. They're a player that is a relative of an RMSL legend team. We haven't had a lot of those, but you know. Fuck it. Let's get into this bad boy here as North Carolina. They got 9-3, sitting unranked. They got a chance to do the funniest shit ever. Knock off undefeated Clemsucks, but we want to see if they can pull it off. So let's get into it. Clemson has the football, led by quarterback Glenn Saunders. He's on the sheet. They go 3 and out, it looks like. Okay, North Carolina's going backwards, and they punted away. So, Clemsucks now in North Carolina territory, so we will take a look at Clemsucks team. Like I mentioned, quarterback Glenn Sanders is on the sheet at the moment. They have 2 running backs here in Ben Mashad and Daryl Sermons. Zach Fine is injured. What's up, Gary? Gary, what? My list of pods to rewatch is growing uber fast. Yes, it is. Gary, this is Kaz, not FG. That's crazy. See this, guys? I'm chopped liver even in my own community. I'm fine. It's fine because usually FG's the one. FG's the one who came up with this idea, like doing the college scouting game. So That's the great thing about the FGFL and RMSL. Like, you know, the relationship between both leagues has become more symbiotic than anything else. Like, you know, at first kind of parasitic because I was getting like a lot of people from the FGFL, but you know, it happens, Gary. I'm not mad. Just disappointed. But good, it's good that you're doing your FGFL stuff, though. Well, we love the FGFL here. I'm not offended. There are worse people that I've been confused with. Very much worse people. So, being called FG makes me feel good. But it still makes me feel like chopped liver in my own stream. But it makes me feel good, though. Sanders throws left side. That's completed, and that is going to be short of the marker. Rakim Duke. The Duke is hurt. I didn't even get through the whole list. Gary done threw me off track. See, Gary, it's all your fault. It's all your fault, Gary. I'm joking. I'm fucking with you, Gary. You're fine. Handoff up the middle. That's going to be a first down. It's going to be a touchdown, but there's a flag on the play. That is going to go against a Clemsucks player. Oh, boy. Emmanuel Burgess is called for an illegal block in the back. Clemson is still going to go for it, though. Clemsucks, rather. Sanders throws over the middle. It's completed. First down. And now Jameel Burgess is hurt. That was a 1-4 on the catch there. He's in class. All right. North Carolina doesn't seem to have any linemen here, as that's a handoff, and it's going to be a touchdown for Clemsucks. That is going to be Anger who gets in, so it's not one of the two running backs who are in the class. And yes, I know I haven't put the hometowns for anybody yet. Bear with me, y'all. But Nathan Anger gets into the end zone. Oh, boy. Well, we get to see the extra point now because I hit B way too late. Left guard Quan Muhammad from Clemson is also on the sheet currently. Not confirmed for the class yet. No left guards are confirmed as of right now, so that's going to be y'all's job to save these people. North Carolina, they have no motion going on here, as Clemsucks will again be shown here. Oh boy, Clemson doing well. I hate it. No centers in this game. Clemsucks does have Duran Odom at right guard, who's currently on the sheet. Not confirmed yet. Clemson has Jameel Burgess, who's the right tackle, who got injured and got called for the illegal block in the back, as Sanders goes down for the sack. That is number 18 for North Carolina. I don't know that he's in the class. That is going to be Sean Lynn. He's the Sam linebacker. He's not the same linebacker that's on the sheet right now. It's Daryl Byrne on the sheet right now at Sam for North Carolina. George Edmond, the right edge for Clemson, is in the class. They also have Callum Holiday and Jason Stainsey at left edge. Well, if both of them are good enough to make a class, we'll see. Is this kicker in the class? Yes, he is. Hugh Sanders. Kicking a 48-yarder, and it's good. We have 5 confirmed kickers. Sanders isn't one of them, but he could be after that kick. We will see if North Carolina can put up any type of resistance against this Clemsucks team. Oh, nope. There's George Edmond getting a sack. And Clemson, again, is just on the attack today. On the attack. Alright, so looking at the rest of the class. North Carolina does have 2 linebackers, Richard McElrath and Zach Robertson. Clemson has Ben Dishman at will linebacker class. Clemson has George Ball, the Mike linebacker, in the class at the moment. And North Carolina does not have a Mike. Do have Daryl Byrne, like I mentioned. Here's a throw right side, caught, touchdown. Clemsucks. I think that's Terrell Burgess. Is he related to RMSL Jets head coach Rudy Edmond? He might be. If he is, it's not by design. So I don't believe so. You could just say for all intents and purposes he is. I don't think Rudy went to Clemson if I remember correctly. Again, we're watching the extra point. Clemson has Sergio Reese, a cornerback on the sheet. North Carolina doesn't have a corner. Clemson has free safety Andre Ekwereku. Class as well. We'll take a break from reading off all these Clemsucks players. Much needed break because Clemson is exhausting. North Carolina's finally making some moves. They're making moves. They had no moves for a very long time, kind of like Skins, and now North Carolina might actually end up doing something here. Led by quarterback Tyler Carruthers. North Carolina has a strong safety named Ron Garrison, and then Clemson has a strong safety named Pat Kirkendall. Rudy went to Marshall, I believe. Well, he might be a cousin or something like that. So we'll see. Like I mentioned, Hugh Sanders, the kicker for Clemson, is on the sheet. And North Carolina has a punter named David Banks, who is in the class. But like from Sim, doesn't look like he's doing a whole lot. So we'll see if he's able to punt a little better here as Carruthers keeps it himself. And he gets the first. Give North Carolina, North Kakalaki is able to get into the end zone, or at least a field goal to make it a 2-score game. Carruthers throws left side. That's yicked up. It's a yickety. Clemson gets the ball right back. That is Sergio Reese who got the pick. Sergio Reese. Clemson keeps North Carolina from getting any type of points. Clemson is moving backwards now. Get the first anyways. And they throw a pick themselves. Sean Lynn, the same linebacker, gets a pick. North Carolina does absolutely nothing with it. Derek Bourne gets the sack there. I don't think I checked the tackle. Derek Bourne is on the sheet, as with 2 other D tackles. And another pick. North Carolina gets a pick. This time Gordon Bowie gets a yickety Tar Heels. We'll see if they're able to get any type of action here, or if they just fall flat on their faces again. The screen pass, and no moves. No moves for this North Carolina offense, it looks like. No moves, 0 abilities. Oh, floater alert over the middle. And he's going to get up to the 16. The throw over the middle, completed. North Carolina is going to get to the 9-yard line now as we hit the 2-minute warning. North Kakalaki. And there's a throw over the middle, touchdown, Tar Heels. North Carolina. Go ahead and raise up. Make your towel spin it over your head just like a helicopter. Ahmad Landell, tight end, making the grab. And North Carolina is back into the game. He made the last 2 grabs for him, too. And encroachment against North Carolina, but it stopped Sanders just short. So we'll see if North Carolina is able to make something happen here. They do not. They're going to punt it. And Banks with a nice punt. No return. There's down by Carradine. And it's going to take us to the half. 17-7 Clemson. Carolina moving the football here. And gonna get an offsides, and North Carolina does nothing with it. They're gonna punt it. So what a sent by Banks. Oh, and a big run by Ben Mashad. North Carolina's in some trouble here, y'all. North Kakalaki. Let's see what Clemsucks does here. Sanders with a fake, throws right side. And Sanders with 2 picks in this game. He's starting to make some moves, though, offensively. Like skins. Wait, what? God, 9 carries for 88 yards so far. But a lot of those yards came on that run to get him in this situation. It's going to be a 3rd and 1 now for Clemson. Handoff. And I don't think he got there. Good stop by North Carolina. It's going to be 4th and inches now. They got 3 down linemen. That's a terrible decision by North Carolina. Quick throw over the middle. That's completed. 1st down for Clemsucks. That was Dwumfor again making the grab. Cadron Dwumfor is his name, I believe. Cadron. Or Cadron. I don't know how to pronounce it really. Second and 14 for Clemsucks. And down goes Sanders. It's Terrence Lemon getting the sack there. 3rd and 20 for Clemson. And there's a completion. Cameron Dexter also on the sheet. Gets the grab, but he is hurt on the play. Might be a red flag there. Clemsucks will try a field goal. Kick is up. And it's good for Sanders. Kickoff. North Carolina only down 13. I feel like they're getting thoroughly outplayed right now. Oh, we get a nice return there at least. Let's see now. They throw 3 incompletions in a row. And big run by Mashad again. And we get to see Clemson once again. Aren't you excited, guys? We get to see more Clemsucks. Yay! All right. Handoff up the middle. Broken tackle, and Mashad is able to pick up 5. 2nd and 5. Here is Sanders alone in the shotgun. And in motion. And a fake. That's not even Sanders. That's what's his face? That's Burgess, who's not even in the class yet. I think he's an underclassman. There's an injury on the field. I believe it was a Tar Heel who was hurt. 3rd and 5. Sanders throws left side. Has Dwumfor, and he gets the first. Clem sucks. Handoff. Nice run up the middle, and it's going to be a 4-yard gain and a 1st down. I haven't seen Daryl Sermons too much in the game. Here's a throw over the middle. 1-4 makes the grab, breaks a tackle, but ultimately is dropped at the line of scrimmage. So now 3rd and 6. Last play before we get some 4s and Sweetcoons in chat. Throw over the middle. Oh, and a grab for the 1st. And that's going to bring us to the 4th quarter. Get them 4s and them Sweetcoons in the chat, folks. And you know what, guys? It is about time. We are going to give you first scouting op of the night. Scouting opportunity. Pick 1 player from each team featured in the stream. Save and add them to the class. So a total of 10 players, 1 player from each team that you're going to see today. And we'll either be able to save them or add them to the class if they're not in the class. And only if they're seniors can you add them. 2nd and 7. Sanders floats it over the middle, caught, touchdown. That's Burgess again, I believe. It's not going for. Going for is number 2. Burgess, I believe, has his second touchdown grab of the game. Annual Burgess. Remember that name, folks. He might end up being in the class. I'm not quite sure. North Carolina finally some resistance, but then a sack by James Brooks. 4th and 13. They're going to get a big gain and get into Clemson territory. North Carolina, they made it all this way, and they ain't make it all this way just to make it all this way. Throw over the middle, caught. First down, up for the 11. North Carolina not trying to go out like Willie Manchester. Uh-oh. Oh, and he coughs it up. Picked up by Clemson. Oh, tragic. Clem sucks gets the football back. Oh, boy. George Edmond. He ends up getting the sack there. Not sure who picked up the fumble, but we'll see Clemson run a play real quick. Give it to Mashad, and he gets blown up in the backfield. He hasn't really done a whole lot in watch. He did run for a touchdown that got called back, but beyond that, and he gets a big run in sim. Okay. First down here. They're not going to get it. On it. We see North Carolina do something here. They're going to turn the ball over on down, so we'll see if Clemson drops the kill shot on them. Good possession. Sanders trying to improve his case here. Completion. 5 yards on the play. And off up the middle. Oh, Mashad runs over somebody. Got the most work we've really seen him do that counts at least. 3rd and 1. Here's a handoff right side and a first down all the way up to the 6. That might actually be Sermons, and I just got his name number wrong. You know, it wouldn't be the first mistake I've made with this league, would it be? Mashad just got dragged back there. 9. Clemson is just running the clock down here. Nope, there's Sermons, and Sermons is up to 2, or the 3 actually. I got his number right. God, handoff. He gets blown up at the 1. And Clemson will just take a field goal here. From the left hash, so it might be a little tricky here. This guy's going to make the class. You got to make this. Field goal's up, and it's good. What's up, Marvs? I remember you vaguely from the FGCFL. Welcome in. All right. See if North Carolina gets back on the screen. Doesn't look like they will. 3rd and 1. Oh, they get the first. I don't think they're going to here. 36 seconds. We'll give them these last 36 seconds to prove something to the world. I think they're probably just going to run the clock out, though. Now they're going to use a timeout, so now they want to run some offense here. 11 seconds left. We'll see if the brothers in this offense can do. They'll drop back. Throws left side, finds his back. Timeout. And probably a yeet. Oh, he's gonna run. Doesn't even get the first. That is your game. Clem sucks. Locks up that #1 seed with a 29-7 drubbing of North Carolina. Clemson winning the ACC is just gross. What's up, Asgardian? Thank you for the hydrate. I have water at the moment. Julio. Alright, y'all. Time to read off some stats. I see some stats, please. Well, Glenn Sanders went 21 of 32, 221, 2 touchdowns, and not 2 picks, actually. On the ground, Ben Mashad, 19 carries for 159, no touchdowns for him. Junior running back Nathan Anger had 8 carries for 17 yards, touchdown. Glenn Saunders lost 4 yards on 4 carries. Senior running back Daryl Sermons had 1 carry for 6 yards. Junior wide receiver Emmanuel Burgess, 1 carry, no yards. And then senior wide receiver Kadron Dwumfor, carry for -2. And he also fumbled as well. Receiving wise, Dwumfor, who is a senior wide receiver, he had 8 catches for 72 yards. Burgess, who I mentioned, is a junior, 6 catches, 1 free, and 2 touchdowns. Nathan Anger, the junior running back, had 3 catches for 12 yards. Cameron Dexter, who is a senior wide receiver, who is on the sheet currently, 2 catches for 8 yards. And junior tight end James Macklin, 2 catches for 16. On the line, we have left guard Quan Muhammad, senior, and is on the sheet. 4 pancakes, 1 sack allowed. Junior right tackle Glenn Jolly had 4 pancakes. Freshman right tackle Levi Monroe had 2. Junior right guard Alan McKenzie had 2 pancakes. Junior center Andre Awosika had a pancake. Junior right guard Zach Fine had a pancake. He got hurt in this game. Sophomore center Kyle Babineau had a pancake. Alright, tackling wise, Sean Teague had 12 tackles, 9 solo, and 2 TFLs. Senior strong safety Pat Kirkendall had 8 tackles, 3 solo, and TFL. Senior right edge George Edmonds, 7 tackles, 4 solo, 2 TFLs, and 2 sacks. Junior Sam linebacker Cam Hayden had 5 tackles, 2 solo, and 1 TFL, as well as a sack. Senior cornerback Sergio Rees, he had 5 tackles, 2 solo, interception. Senior D tackle Derek Bourne was injured in this game, but he had 5 tackles, 4 solo, 2 TFLs, and a sack before leaving. And senior D tackle James Brooks, 3 tackles, all solo, and 2 TFLs and a sack. Andre Ekwerekwu, 3 tackles. He's a senior safety. Junior cornerback Quincy Hart had 3 tackles. Pass deflections. Junior Mike linebacker Mike Davey had 3 tackles and a pass deflection. Hart had a pass deflection. He's a corner. John Teague had a pass deflection. Kirkendall had one as well. Forced fumbles. George Edmond had a forced fumble. James Brooks had the recovery. And for that defense. On the flip side, senior quarterback Tyler Carruthers. He was not on the sheet. Doesn't look like he's going to get put on the sheet. 18 of 35, 186, a touchdown and a pick. Y'all want him on the sheet. Y'all can still potentially add him. I don't know why after that performance. Senior halfback Alani Day. He is another senior who didn't make the cut. 11 carries, 21 yards. Brothers had a fumble, 9 carries, -29. Junior running back Duke Clinton had 5 carries for 14 yards. Junior tight end Ahmad Landolt had 5 catches, 53 yards, and a touchdown. Maybe that's a guy you might want for next year. We'll have to see. They had 4 catches for 4 yards. Sophomore wide receiver Nate Veal had 3 catches for 48 yards. Day also had a drop. And junior wide receiver Ben Yates had 3 catches for 7 yards. And senior wide receiver Chester Tobias also did not make it onto the sheet. Probably not going to make it into the class. He had 3 catches for 54. Rough day for the receivers as a whole. Rough day for the line, too. Freshman right guard Ben Joby had 2 sacks allowed. Right tackle Rudy Blau, he had a sack. He is a sophomore out of my neck of the woods. And Timothée Nakang had a sack given up. He's a right tackle who is a senior. Mr. T Money, what's up? Welcome in. All right. So, sophomore Sam linebacker Sean Lynn had 11 tackles, 5 solo, 5 TFLs, half a sack, and a pick. So he had himself a day. He got his. Rakim Duke is a freshman D tackle. He had 2 TFLs, half a sack, or 1 TFL, 2 tackles, and half a sack. Senior Mike linebacker David Wilbon, he had 8 tackles, 4 solo, 1 TFL. I don't believe he's on the sheet either. Rob DeMarco, he had 5 tackles, 2 solo, and a TFL. Eric Byrne, he's a senior Sam linebacker, and he is on the sheet. He had 4 tackles, 1 solo, 1 TFL. Terrence Lemon, he is a junior edge. He had 1 tackle, it being a solo one, 1 TFL, and a sack. Senior strong safety Ron Garrison. How about you stop my ball, Mr. Garrison? Well, he's in the class, or he's actually on the sheet. He's not necessarily in the class yet, but he had 9 tackles, 5 solo, 1 TFL, so maybe somebody will get him on the class. Maybe he'll just make it in. And then senior D tackle Del Block had 3 tackles and a TFL. Sacks. Oh, Terrence Lemon had a sack if I didn't mention that. And the other pick went to junior free safety Gordon Bowie, who had 7 tackles, 4 solo, and a pick. Senior corner Rico Tolzien had 4 tackles and a pass deflection. And then senior will linebacker Zach Robertson. He is in the class, and he had 3 tackles, 1 solo, and a pass deflection. And for Zach Robertson, I don't... Oh. There, Robertson had a forced fumble as well. The other one, McElrath, I don't see him anywhere. Here, McElrath had 1 tackle. That's it. Solo tackle. All he did today. We'll look at kickers as well. So, punter David Banks, we're not going to look at right now. Freshman kicker Trevor Went had 1 extra point. Carolina. For Clemsucks, Hugh Sanders, who's on the sheet and is probably going to make the class. 3 field goals, 3 of 3. And his longest is 48, and he made both of his extra points. Punter Colin Mast, he is a junior. 3 punts, 129. Net of 33 yards per punt and a touchback. David Banks, who's on the sheet, 7 punts for 300 yards, a 39.1 net average, 1 punt inside the 20, and then 1 touchback. Freshman wide receiver Leon Lay had 3 returns for 71 yards. Freshman wide receiver James Bullocks had 1 kick return for 20 yards. And Alani Day had 2 punt returns for 30. And Emmanuel Burgess, he had no kick returns. Daryl Sermons had 1 for 21 yards. And Burgess had 3 punt returns for 26. So that's the way the cookie crumbles for old Clemsucks. Old Clemsucks. Clemson has an interesting here. I think every team that has been like the home team or the standing home team has won so far, so trust me, I wouldn't try to rig it so Clemsucks wins, but they won. It's a feature, works as Nintendo or whatever Specta says, but anyways, Game number 2. We got motherfucking Pac-12 championship. Mentioned who these teams were before. We're going to slow roll them today. Back onto the screen. Yeah, North Carolina doesn't really have a lot of, like, too many players in the class. Not too many players I really felt like really deserved it to get added. But we got Utah taking on UCLA in the Pac-12 championship game. Both teams have quarterbacks. Neither team has a running back in the class. Neither team has a wide receiver. Neither team has a tight end or a left tackle. UCLA does have George Olumba, who's a left guard, and center Dimitri Heron is in the game. No right guard, no right tackle, no left edge. Matt Bull, I like that name a lot for obvious reasons. He's the right edge for UCLA. You'll see him a bit. Both these teams essentially playing for a spot in the CFP. So it should be an interesting one. Oh no, not doing slow. Yeah. Right off rip. Here comes Utah. They get a penalty. And oh, they get a touchdown from Gordon Flowers. But he gets injured on the play he scores on. Interesting. Oh, 7-0 Utah, just like that. UCLA responds. They're moving the ball pretty well. Gonna punt it. Punts it right back. A little punt tennis action here. Touches backwards. End up. Oh, false start. Oh, they end up punting it. And neither team wants to be shown. Nice run by Kuti. And a pick 6 by Celeste Tualo. Oh, boy. Well, just like that, we are tied up without seeing either team so far. See if you first here. All right, now we will hop in. See Juan Massa. UCLA offense. Going through the rest of the players. No D tackles here. No Sams. Neither team has a Mike currently in the class, as 3 different people get hurt on the play. Damn. 3 different people get hurt. Oof. Alan Rugamba is a will linebacker for UCLA. No corners. Zach Price is a free safety for UCLA. No strong safeties. No kicker, no punter. So, Juan Massa. No relation to FG's corner, Kevin Massa, who we got. But there is somebody in the class who's related to him. This guy was just he was a NCAA or a CFB 26. So there's a nice throw by Massa. Up the middle and absolutely nowhere to go. 2nd and 11. Big Mazza throws to the end zone. Oh, and he's going to get in. Touchdown. Bruins. Granger making the catch. Granger danger. Franklin Granger. What a name. Hey, it's Franklin. Getting a touchdown. Okay, Utah wants to be seen now. Well, Bias makes a catch there. Hop into the Utah drive as Utah continues to move the fool's ball here. Play fake. Thrown. Ooh, that was behind him. Manuel Bias making another catch. Manuel. Doing so well, Manuel. Oh, and that's gonna get picked off. Yickety for you, or for UCLA, not Utah. Yickety. That is, oh, they're not gonna. Or they are gonna show it. It is Celesi Tuolo. Swallow, I guess. Do she swallow it? She swallow it, or whatever spec says. Well, UCLA does jack shit with that. Oh, fuck. Skipped over a play, but here comes Utah. Here come them Utes. Handoff nowhere to go. Marshall QT gets dropped in the backfield. Second and 14. Quick throw left side completed, and that's down to the 9. Cardoza with 2 picks so far in this game. I'll avoid throwing a third. Drop back, steps up under pressure, and he's brought down for the sack. And look who it is. It's Matt Bull getting the sack. Oh. Matt Bull. Right through that right tackle and got the sack. We'll show this play real quick. So trying to make it a 4-point game now. Kick on the way, and it's good. It's good. All right, Landon Stein. Big bad booty deity. But here comes UCLA. Making some moves within the last 2 minutes of the half. They're making some moves. 0 abilities. No moves, and there's a completion over this one. Skins ain't even here no more, but it's fine. 108. Mazza tries to get away, and he's brought down for the sack. Pinoy. Open Pinoy. Jalen Pinoy, who gets the sack. Open Pinoy. The throw right side, completed. Inside the 20 now. UCLA. Trying to extend their lead before the half, facing a 3rd and 6. Here's Mazza, quick drop, throws a screen. That's not going to get them the first. Utah uses the timeout. UCLA will just take their 3. Could be a straightforward kick. Kick is up. And it's good. Ben Gash, what a name for a kick. UCLA won't, or Utah won't try to do too much. UCLA has the football now. 4th and 1, they're going to punt it. Nobody wants to do anything. Oh, now they do. Carlos Perkins with a 21-yard rush for UCLA. Everyone's trying to get to that CFP. 7-point lead. They got the ball in Utah territory, and now just a little dump off here. Can I show you some good players? Hey, I'll try. I will try. Mazza under pressure. He gets no protection. And that man, like, where was the protection? why I get upset. Where was the protection? I get upset. Where was the protection? RSV pounding Derek right now about 21. Sheesh. Derek's probably fucking sick and tired of it. There's a yeet to the end zone and it gets tipped away. Where was the protection? That man said.
Where was the protection? This is why I get upset.
That's why he gets upset, and that is a what a simp. Miguel Amador. Okay, what a Gary. I mean, what a simp. Utah just doesn't want to move the football today. Boy, here's Matt Bull getting a sack again. He's pretty good. Oh boy. Alright, finally Utah wants to do something. Finally. Are they going to continue it though, or are we going to see another pick from this quarterback? It's already not looking like a great quarterback class. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Barboza leads that for 6. So are you letting players offensively be the draft? Essentially. Money. Oh, there's a completion right side. Full RPO action. Works out for the first. First and 10. And that didn't work out very well for Utah at all. Man, what year? This is after simming 5 years. This is the 6th year of the dynasty, technically. Yeah, get them 4s and them sweetcoons in the chat, y'all. Head to the 4th. Yeah, that's sim 5 years, so like all the actual players would get out of the class. Brother Chaz is the one, Mr. Franchise Gaming. That is the guy who inspired this. But dude, you got you, so none of the IRL, yes, none of the IRL guys whatsoever. None whatsoever. And Cardos, that running back just sold on him. I mean, that wouldn't have been a good play regardless, but there's a floater and it gets broken up in the back of the end zone. Like our SML, the Panthers never free. Well, look, I'll put it this way, T-Money. I'm a Tennessee Titans fan, as you probably know. And in FG's league, I'm the Indianapolis Colts. I didn't give people a choice of their teams, like, this time around in the team selection. So, look. Sometimes you got to deal with teams you don't like. Just like build them and make them great. Choices are for the bird. 100%. Because if you let everybody choose what team they get, like if you let one person choose what their team gets or which team they get, everybody chooses. Like, you know, everybody's gonna fucking fight over teams, and it makes it less fun. Like I feel like part of the fun of the sim leagues is like being able to. Like, taking a team you may not even want and building them into something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I'd love to be the Titans in every sim league ever, but, you know, sometimes it's more fun like, getting, like, the Rams or, you know, the Colts. I mean, there was a couple of FGFLs where I had the Titans, but, you know, wasn't meant to be. It was not meant to be. Those the Rams teams that I had, like the Rams team I had, man, that's the team I'm gonna remember forever, bro. We didn't win any playoff games, and it's a lot to keep up with unless you're watching VODs. Just win the bowl anyway, exactly. I mean, it's gonna be a lot, but it's just like, you know, if you want to put in the like time and effort, and that was definitely a DPI. Like, these leagues are a lot of fun. Like, we're just getting to know people and whatnot. And it's like, I've met, like, this past summer, I literally met FG, I met Specta, met multiple people, like, it's absolutely a commitment to mine. Like, 1,000%. Like, that's really, like, the issue that I'll listen to, but it's like, not being able to get your team, like, people got hobbies, exactly. This happens to be one of mine. One of FG's as well. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of, like, commitment. Like, you might think it's not a lot to keep up with watching the VODs. G can vouch for this because he's the one who inspired this league. Imagine how much of a commitment it is actually putting a league together like this. Like, imagine, like, having to put together a draft class and, like, do things like this and have people, like, just overcomplicate. Like, you gotta manage people too, essentially. You gotta, like, make sure people are doing the right stuff. It's a role play, essentially, bro. And it's like, as much work as y'all think y'all putting in, it's so much more work putting this shit together. Oh no, I've done stuff like this, I get it. Alright, well, I'm telling you, like, this stuff and like this league in particular has definitely been quite one of the biggest undertakings that I've had to, like, ever, like, undertake. And I'm not great at it yet. Like, this is only my second Madden doing this. And, like, it's literally been, like, maybe under a year, maybe a little over a year since I started this. And it's like, FG's been doing this since, like, 2017, 2018. It's a lot, bro. I know, like, people feel like the VODs are a lot, but it's like, if you set aside time to, like, get all that stuff, get all this stuff done, like, you'll be able to make time for it. I'm just saying. Because I'm doing this shit while trying to keep up with my other, like, my main content on YouTube. Still, like, playing my Pokemon stuff, although I haven't done that in a few weeks. I'm working 2 jobs. So it's like, it's a lot, but it's worth it. It's fun. It is fun when things are going right. Obviously, when things go wrong, that's when, like, you gotta crack down on people. You gotta, like, make sure people aren't, like, overcomplicating shit for you. But it is a lot of fun, bro. Y'all be talking kind of crazy to each other, but I get it. Y'all know each other. Yeah, that's basically what it comes down to. And, knowing these people for so long, I've known FG since, like, pretty much when I started doing sports gaming content back in, like, 2017, 2018. And it's just like, yeah, you scared to ask questions without seeming stupid. I mean, you just gotta read certain things, and if things aren't, like, outlined, like, then I would ask the question. But it's just like, you gotta make sure you're just not asking questions that are, like, out in, like, broad daylight. Like, some things might be hiding in plain sight, but it's like, you gotta look. And if you look in every single channel, you don't find your answer, and then you, like, DM somebody, ask him for something, like, then, but yes, RMSL, it gets kind of, we kind of get on people. It's not out of hatred, usually, trolling and disrespectful. I mean, but that's, like, what the community is. We troll each other. We sometimes, like, clown on each other. But that's what happens when you've known each other for, like, a very long time. And, sometimes people just be, like, overcomplicating shit or just asking dumb questions that are, like, listed out. Which is why we come at people the way we come at people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, everybody gets it. When people do the Duke, they get trolled. Exactly. When people, like, just ask questions or, like, do dumb things, they're gonna get clowned. They gonna get clowned. And it's like, you know what? Through clowning, they get better. It's not like we're trying to bully people or nothing like that. It's just like, if you fuck things up, it's gonna happen. Don't ask a question you can read the answer to. Exactly. That's basically what I'm saying. FG just said it a lot quicker. Just don't ask a question that I have outlined and you're just not reading it. And you'll be fine. Or ask a question that's just, you gotta have a soft spot and you're gonna cry. It happens. It's not perfect, but it's like, you know, life ain't always gonna be like, you know, sunshine and rainbows. Oh my God, UCLA almost just gave up a safety, and that probably would have ended the game. I'm having 2 timeouts. Yeah. Might read the answer and still need the next one. If you need a further explanation, I mean, a DM, bro. A DM. I would say just DM. If you have to DM me, DM me. Like, if you don't want to ask anybody else because you don't want to get shit on, I'm probably not going to shit on you. DM. I can say I've made mistakes in these leagues, and look, I'm still here enjoying it. Gary is like Gary like might be one of the poster children of just that. Him, like Pokemon, a few other people. But it's like, you know, we're not being like mean for the sake of being mean. People are literally trying to push others off the platform and saying really mean shit. Like a certain baby back who has like who has partner on Twitch now and probably shouldn't have partner, but you know, that's a whole nother conversation for another day. But yes, like there are much worse people on here. We're just trying to get people to pay attention to something. Exactly. Gary is one who used to say a lot of dumb shit. He's good now. I like Gary. Yeah, like Gary, you know, me and Gary went at each other, and it caused Gary to leave for a while. Gary's back, and Gary is doing Gary still makes some mistakes, but it's like he's doing a way better job than he was before. So, you know, if you have a question, I would say just it's nowhere to be found, or you need a better explanation. There's a whole commissioner you can just DM. That's all I'm saying. Like, no, you don't got to be intimidated by nobody or nothing. No, you might get clowned, but it's like you'll get better, and it's like it's all in the name of like just having people get better at the league. Like, can't take shit personally because everybody gets it. Even I get it sometimes from people. You know, know your audience, reading rooms, and being attentive. Pretty much. That's really what it comes down to. If you get to know people, if you actually, you know, hang out in Discords, get to know people, there are even some situations where people will be a little more lenient towards you. There's like, if you just like, you know, pop in every once in a while, like don't try to get to know people and shit, and just try to be a know-it-all 24/7, you're gonna have a bad time. And I think Utah about to take a fucking delay a game because this game just glitched. Here. Oh boy. Okay, well, I'll just take a timeout for him. Fuck it. We're not gonna get. Hopefully, we get it. There's a lot of weak sauce people on the internet, but we're not trying to get people to leave. We're just impatient for stupidity. Basically. And some people who've been around the league for a very long time, like both leagues for quite a while, still kind of like just, you know, piss people off. Everybody has their way of running shit at the end of the day. Especially when so much work goes into putting clear and detailed rules and corrections. Exactly. Alright, Utah is 3 yards away being Pac-12 champions. Are they going to do the Spectatoss though? Let's see. Nope, they're going to hand it off up the middle and they're going to win it. Utah wins the Pac-12 championship game. Them running Utes. Goddamn Utes. Foster is still coaching UCLA, by the way. He ain't even last this whole season, and here he is 6 seasons in, still the coach of UCLA. Let's get on these stats, though. Emmanuel Cardozo, 21 of 43, 241 and 2 picks. Not a great performance, but he did enough to win chip. Probably get to the playoff. Sophomore running back Gordon Flowers, a $118 and 2 touchdowns on 13 carries. Sophomore running back Marshall QT, 7 carries for 30 yards. Cardoza lost 11 yards and 4 carries, mostly sacks it looks like. Freshman running back Coco Nunn with himself, 2 carries, 3 yards and a touchdown. And junior wide receiver Donovan Hasty had up for 2 yards. Hasty also had 6 catches for 64 yards. Junior wide receiver Larry Pettis, 4 catches, 74 yards. Gordon Flowers, 3 catches for 15 yards. Anthony Eason is a junior wide receiver who had 2 catches for 20. Senior tight end Manuel Baez had 2 catches for 29 yards. They were both in the first or second quarter, just the first half in general. They didn't do shit the rest of the game. QT had 2 catches for 26. Nunn had a catch for 5 yards. And freshman tight end Greg Weigman had a catch for 8 yards. Baez had 2 drops. Eason had a drop. And Flowers had a drop. On the O-line, senior left tackle Danny Jadovsky had 2 pancakes, 1 sack allowed. Senior right guard Rashawn Went had a pancake. Junior left tackle Paul Bojacic, if I had to guess. Bojacic, I don't know. He had a pancake, though. Sophomore left guard Devon Sledge had a pancake. Junior left guard Kerry Turner had a pancake. Junior right guard Byron Karstens had a pancake. And then freshman center Reggie Wing had a pancake. Wings Tings. Nobody else gave up any sacks. Oh, right tackle Walt Newton had no pancakes and a sack given up. All right. Sam Jalen Kenoy had 4 tackles, 3 solo, and 2 TFLs and a sack. Sophomore D tackle Phil Cone, he had 3 tackles, all of them solo, and a TFL. Junior D tackle Calvin Agnew had a solo tackle and a TFL and a sack. Will linebacker Hugh Luckett, he's a sophomore. He had 6 tackles, 2 solo, and a TFL. Sophomore corner Corey Schmidt, he had a tackle and a TFL. Senior cornerback Ian Foku, 7 tackles, 4 of them solo, and a TFL. Junior D tackle Walt Carruthers had 3 tackles. 2 tackles for free safety Tyree Brockle. Junior D tackle Malachi Merrill had a solo tackle, as did Sam linebacker Grant Hurt, who is a junior. Free safety David Dalton, he's a senior. He had 5 tackles, 3 of them solo. And Jermaine Khaled, we the best. He's a senior corner. He had 5 tackles, 3 solo. And Jaquaylin Lemon, the will linebacker. He had 4 tackles, 1 of them solo. Sacks for D tackle Calvin Agnew, who's a junior, and Jalen Kenoy, who is a sophomore. Sam linebacker, no picks. Hugh Luckett, he had 4 pass deflections. Senior Mike linebacker Gerard Cheeks. Decent cheeks, it looks like. No tackles, but he had a pass deflection. Schmidt had 1, Brockle had 1, Khaled had 1, and Boy had 1. Kicker now. Landon Stein is a junior. He was 2-2 on field goals, 2-2 on extra points, and a long of 32 yards. Field goal wise, senior punter George Costa, he had 8 punts. Net average of 40.7 and 2 punts inside the 20. I will double check. I don't think he is in the class, but hey, you can add him if you want. He is not in the class currently, but want to save him, you can try to save him. DeAndre Chancey hasn't evolved into a Blissey yet. He's a freshman wide receiver, two kick returns for 50 yards. And QT had 4 punt returns for 61. Now we go to UCLA, the losing team. Juan Maza, 23 of 43. 200 yards and a touchdown pass. And then senior running back Carlos Perkins. I don't believe I put him in the class, and I'm probably not going to put him in the class because 14 carries, 48 yards. Didn't really have that great of a game. And junior running back Otis Hodges got hurt, but he had 3 carries for 8 yards. Mazda, 3 carries, -9. Senior wide receiver Franklin Granger, another guy who's not in the class, but y'all can probably save him if you want to. 6 catches, 63 yards, and a touchdown, no drops. Junior tight end Spencer Donahue had 6 catches for 53. Junior wide receiver Trayvon Beard had 3 catches, 35 yards. Freshman wide receiver Ezekiel Brightwell. This is a guy you might want to remember in the future. 3 catches, 33 yards for him. Hodges had 2 catches for 3 yards. Senior wide receiver Steven Schwartz, 2 catches for 11 yards. And Carlos Perkins, who's a senior running back, 1 catch for 2 yards. And a drop for senior tight end Paul Fulkerts. So, not great. Then we got right tackle Marvin Crabtree. He's a senior who had 5 pancakes. Junior right guard Frederick Toppins had 4 pancakes. Senior left guard Howie Ellington had a pancake. Senior left tackle Cameron Freitas had a pancake. And senior left guard George Olumba had a pancake. Sophomore center Dylan Herbig gave up a sack, as did Carlos Perkins, the running back. Game him. All right, Thomas Byham. He's a junior free safety. 9 tackles, 3 solo. Senior free safety Zach Price had 8 tackles, 4 solo, and 1 TFL. Celeste Tualo. Tualo it. 6 tackles, 4 of them solo, and 2 picks. Fun fact. He is not in the class. But after that performance, I feel like I kind of had to put him at least on the sheet. So that's exactly what I'm about to do. Do she swallow it? Do she swallow it? Hey, oh, he from Compton. Ain't nothing but a Compton thing. So, updating the sheet and follow list. I don't know if he's going to make the class. That's up to you guys, really. Or maybe it's not up to you. Maybe it's actually going to be up to whether I feel like he deserves to be there. You know. Junior cornerback Dabiel. Junior cornerback. I can't words right now. Junior cornerback Gabriel Tate, 6 tackles, 4 solo. Sophomore will linebacker Terrell Heath had 5 tackles, 3 solo. Senior strong safety legend Alate had 4 tackles for 3 and 3 solo. His name is Legend. He might be a legend. Free safety Kai Davis is a junior. He had 3 tackles, 2 solo. Go to TFLs now. Matt Bull, 2 tackles, 2 solo, 2 TFLs, and 2 sacks. He's a senior right edge. Price had a TFL, like I mentioned. Alan Rugamba, who is a Will senior linebacker, 3 tackles, 2 solo, and a TFL. And sophomore D tackle Damian Nunn had 2 tackles and a TFL. Alate had 2 pass deflections, Price had 1, Davis had 1, and DJ Buenning had 3 tackles and a pass deflection. And a touchdown for Tuaolo. Ben Gash, the junior kicker. 3 field goals. Hey, yo. Supreme Baseball with the raid. Welcome, man, y'all. 3 of 3. Long of 40. 2 extra points made by Gash. 10 punts, 473 for Miguel Amador, the junior punter. 39.4 average, 2 punts inside the 20, and a touchback. Karen Strong, the freshman running back, 2 kick returns for 48 yards. And Trayvon Beard, a wide receiver who is a junior, 4 punt returns for 30 yards. All right. Well, that continues the streak of teams that I'm controlling getting W's. All right, going to the BRB screen. All right, Pac-12 champs. Let's see if there's any extra. Nope, you guys haven't been that lucky. We've had a little bit of it for the FGFL, but we haven't had like any record-breaking performances so far here in the RMSL CFB. We got 3 more games though. Maybe we'll get one here. We got the Big Ten Championship. It's between 2 invaders of the Big Ten, who I probably could have put back in the pack, but not. We got well, should I say who the teams are yet? Oh wait, we'll tease y'all with the slow roll real quick. We'll tease you. We'll be teasers out here. All right. I mean, I said who they were yesterday, so if you don't remember, you don't remember. But there you go. We got number 7 Oregon taking on number 11 USC. Funny enough, neither one of these teams has a quarterback that's in the class at the moment. Neither of them have a running back who's in the class at the moment. They both have receivers. We have a simple player for Oregon, Jody Gentry, that is Gift's simple player on offense. And then Chad Wolf for USC, number 89 for the Trojans. Neither team has a tight end currently on the sheet. Larry Maava is the left tackle for USC. Neither team has a left guard. Neither team has a center. And that's like for right now. That could change at any point, obviously. Really depends on what the game wants to do. Oh, and a big play. Rico Agasiva. Back for you. Nice throw to Chad Wolf. We'll continue reading these off as USC gets to work. They do have a right guard named Sergio Perizzo in the class. Nobody else at right tackle. Oh, Oregon has a right tackle, Daniel Square, their right tackle. Oregon has Lorenzo Chofi. You remember, 2-time RMSL Bowl appearer, for a better term, as there's a sack. Lorenzo Chofi. He is the son of Enrique Chofi, who played for Dan. Oh, look at that! You get a little information for Agasiva. I don't think he's been playing too much this season because the stats look very barren, if you saw that. But yeah, Chofi's the son of Dan's star pass rusher, Enrique Chofi. He is in the class 100%. There's a big completion over the middle. Agasiva with a nice throw. Right edge, we have nobody. Oh, we have Nick Bunning and Brian Fraboni for Oregon. Nobody for USC. USC does have a D tackle in Stephen Fleming. Then Reggie Best is the D tackle for Oregon in the sheet at least. Then we have Sam Kakaha, who's confirmed for the class. He's the Sam linebacker for USC. And then Keenan Dwumfor is Oregon's Sam linebacker. He's on the sheet. Oregon has two Mike linebackers, I should say. Javon Madu, number 27, and Charles Spinn, number 19, both on the sheet. And here's a throw over the middle, and just short of the marker there. USC is going to go for it on 4th down. There's no huddle, and then lead off more players after this play. Handoff, and that's going nowhere. And guess who made that play right there? Well, I don't even. I thought it was Chofi who made that, but probably not. Yeah, USC. It's stopped on 4th down. Let's see if Oregon's able to make some things happen. They're going to have to punt it. Old Talbot gets the sack there. Nice punt. Little punt tennis here. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oregon gets the football back now. Oh, they're in USC territory. All right. I did not know that. Okay, this game wouldn't fucking pulled a Houdini on me. Huh? Oregon facing a 3rd and 8 from the 23 now. Try to read me off. USC has 2 corners, Brett Cisco and Matthias Saylor. As there's a sack, but there's a flag on the play, and it's going to go against the Trojans, it looks like. It's offsides. Against Brenton Long. He's not on the list. Not the sheet. But Brett Cisco is number 11. Matthias Saylor is 5. Oregon doesn't have a corner, surprisingly enough. Connor Volk is a free safety for USC, number 15. And down goes the quarterback. Quarterback is toast. Oregon does not have a free safety. They do have 2 strong safeties. And one of them is a user player. It is Jolly Green Giant, number 35, for Oregon. He's the one who made the play on that 4th down. That is CJ's user player. Oregon will kick the field goal here. And then they also have Jamichael Beatty, number 28. Strong safety. Kick is up, and it's going to be good. Don't know who that kicker is. His name is Barry Millard. Or Millard. Millard. Ooh, USC right away. Terrell Galladay. Gappy Galladay is USC. Neither team has a kicker. Neither team has a punter. It's raiding. Derek, thank you so much for the raid, pimp. Appreciate you. Got an update on your game against RSV. Tough luck there, bud. Yeah. Got to hit that recruiting trail, and then I feel like you'll definitely have better players to play with and whatnot. Pause. All right, we're into the 2nd quarter now. USC with the football. Gazi will drop back. He's under pressure, brought down for the sack. I know 59 overall defense looked like a 50. That 59 overall defense looked like a 59 overall defense. It is a feature. Works as Nintendo. And that's Charles Spann, who's on the sheet getting the sack there. I get him some hype. But you know what? Derek Reading is gonna bring on a big play for USC and a touchdown. That's what's gonna bring on for right now. Now we gotta wait a little bit. And you have Chad Wolf to thank. That's one of those plays that'll get you into the. That's Agasiva, not Ava. Agasiva. Throw like that, I ain't gonna forget his name. Let's see with a 7-3 lead. Oregon, absolutely nothing. 1st down. Agasiva with a throw to Galladay again. Gappy Galladays once again. All right, now we're going to do it before something crazy happens. Scouting opportunity for you guys. Pick 3 confirmed players in the class to learn if they have a development trait. Or just dev in general. So, pick 3 confirmed players in the class to learn if they have dev. The Agasiva. Take it. He just dumps it off. Agasiva, he is a senior, but he hasn't played a whole lot. Hey, if people want to get him in the class, he could definitely get into the class. Here's a throw. Oh, that's dirted right there. Right in the dirt. The dirt. 3rd and 6. Agasiva throws right side, completed, and that's going to be short of the marker. They're going to try. Looks to be about a 49-yarder, maybe 50. A 39 was where the holder's at. Pick is up. It's good. That's Eric Pujols. 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 Poo balls. I don't know. Whatever his name is. Pujols. Who in his draws. Oh, and a yickety by Connor Volk, the free safety, who's on the sheet. Some of these Trojans out here balling. They got the ball at the 25. The right side, that's broken up. Agasiva's going to scramble, and he dives down at the 9. Here's CJ's player at the bottom right corner. Eyes on CJ. Ho, ho, ho. Green Giant. Play fake. Throws it to the end zone, and it's tipped away. 3rd and 10. Agasiva under pressure. Hit as he throws, and that's incomplete. USC will try another field goal for Pujols. Missed the Pooh balls. That pick on the way, and it's good. It's good. Eric Pujols. Doing a big play for David Boyko. Finding Jody Gentry. Here comes Oregon. Boyko goes over the middle. Ooh, broken tackle. 6-yard gain for the Duckies. Ducky, ducky, quack, quacks. Shucky duckies, oh boy. RPO right side, that'll be a 1st down. Ducks trying to get back into this game. Underneath. Tobin is hurt on the play. Oh boy. Hey guys, I meant to ask, did you use the AI tool thing and does it work as Nintendo? I did. The first couple times I used it, it didn't save some of the names and it fucked up some of the like jersey numbers, but I mean, that's like it's actually pretty quick to fix that. It took me a night to fix it, but it's like, it mostly did what it was supposed to do. And I feel like you told me, I feel like after the first few times I do it, it'll start to get better with it. That's how AI usually works out anyway. But we'll see. I mean, I'm definitely gonna try it again with this class. And you know, there are certain players that I'm actually going to like fix in the class, but other than that, like I'm gonna roll with what they give me. Allard makes a 43-yarder, so Oregon makes it a 7-point game again. Let's see if we get a play from Jolly Green Giant or something. 4th and 8. USC goes 3 and out. If Oregon can make something happen here, they're gonna punt it. Oh boy, bad field position, or bad field position for Oregon, but great field position for USC. See if the Trojans can get a touchdown out of it. In fact, Jolly Green Giant makes something happen here. And off up the middle. There he is getting a tackle. Oh, but he let him get 9 yards. Talias Semino get some yards there. Big. So, Agasiva finds Terrell Gappy Galladay. Gappy Galladay. We have the Beltway Bowl. We do. Mr. V-Dub. USC almost cock-managed the fuck out of that. V-Dub is in her blouse. That hoe. How you doing, V-Dub? Field goal is good. It is 16-6 at the half. Eric Pooballs, or Pooholes, whatever his name is, takes that one. Punt. Working on your uploading your NBA 2K season playthrough video. Nice. Pretty nice. Well, USC is definitely in controlling the tempo of this game, it seems like. Oregon got to get a stop here. There's CJ at the top of the screen. Here's a handoff. Let's play there. Charles Spann makes the tackle. Second and 10. Thrown over the middle. Oh, and that's a big hit there by 23. A big third down. Definitely big for Oregon. Need to stop here. And it's gonna be Agasiva getting blown up in the backfield. They're going to force the Trojans to punt it away. So good stop for Oregon, but now they need their offense to wake up. That's going to go out of bounds at the 14. Now we will see Oregon has any type of balls. Look like it. Oh, and a touchdown. David boycotted Nate Tobin for a 48-yarder. Oregon is alive and well. They gotta find a stop here. As Charles Spann goes off sides. We'll see if they can get a stop here. See if we can see Jolly Green Giant do anything. Probably the single high safety. Here's a throw over the middle, broken up. Yep, there he is. Ho, 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 Green Giant. Uh-oh. And Agasiva is brought down for the sack. And boy, here goes that man, mama. Charles Spann really making some plays here today. 2 sacks so far, and he's a Mike linebacker. It's not even really a pass rusher like that. It's giving Manny Mwames out here, y'all. If you know, you know. It's giving Manny Mwames. It's giving Emmanuel Mwema out here, bro. There's a throw over the middle, completed. CJ just missed the tackle there. All you had to do is make the damn tackle, CJ. Jolly Green Giant with a Jolly Green blown play. Now we're going to go to the fourth quarter, so get them fours and them Suicunes in the chat, y'all. All right, Gary, you have a good night. Take it easy, brother. Get them fours and them Suicunes in the chat. Neither team is running the ball to save their lives right now. Neither team can run. USC is still going to kick the field goal here. Kicker's been pretty active today. That kick on the way. It's good. It's good. Eric Pujols with a 50-yarder makes it a 6-point game. And them Shucky Duckies move the ball here. They're at midfield. We're going to hop into this one. You have David Boyko and this Oregon offense do anything. Right up the middle, and that's going to be a nice 7-yard gain at the back. Snap, quick throw right side, and nowhere to go. No moves there. They get back to the line, but that's about all they can really get there. Boyko, left side, finds Gentry, and he's going to get the first. Huge play there for the Ducks. Boyko's under pressure. He gets absolutely splattered right there. For whatever Specta says. That's Casey Thielen getting sacked there. I got a feeling some of y'all gonna remember that guy. I got a feeling. Second and 20. Boyko under pressure again, and he gets sacked again. Oh boy, that was not ideal for him at all. As Antonio Kiernan. Not the same that's in the class, but he has 2 sacks in the game, so must be doing something right. 3rd and 27. Boyko trying to avoid being sacked the 3rd straight time. Lets it fly deep. Has them in, and it's in double coverage, incomplete. And Oregon's going to have to punt it, because going for it would just be dumb. Kicking a field goal would also be pretty dumb. They're going to get that inside the 20. Not quite a woulda punt, but a good punt inside the 20 by Josh Ferreira. Let's see. Oh! A good punt by Austin Fayad, and Gentry takes it to the 26. So we'll see if Oregon can score here. It's 4-down territory at this point, I would have to say. Boyko throws a screen. If that back would have just gone up the middle instead of taking it behind the blocker, that's probably a first. But instead, he loses 2 yards. That running back, if he is senior, he probably not making the class at this point. There's a completion over the middle. Sam Bonds, bruv, is hurt. Throw over the middle, completed, and he's trying to fight to the marker. He doesn't get there. And Oregon is going to go for it here on 4th down. If they can get something to happen here for them. They're going to hand it off. And that back just didn't even try to fight for the 1st down there. Jesse Gunter loses 2 yards on the screen when he could have had a big play, and then he gets tackled a yard short of the marker. Turnover on downs. What's up, Dime? Welcome in, brother. Walt Parker gets a sack. All right, Oregon's defense did their job here. We're going to watch this whole drive because this might be Oregon's last shot at doing something. Under 5 minutes ago. And David Boyko lead this Oregon offense down the field. Well, not if he's going to take a sack right there. That was an inopportune time to get sacked. 2nd and 18 now. Boyko steps up. Throws left side. Caught near the sidelines. That'll be 3 yards short of the marker. What's up, Garrett? Scum at Northwestern next week for Big Noon. Kickoff at Wrigley. Sheesh. Let's go Preston Stone. Wide open. Hey, we got a penalty, yo. And we got a brother Chaz in the building. What it do, baby?
You left the door open, so I figured I could just walk in.
It's like, dare I say, I left the door wide open. Welcome to my server. I'll show you everything. Hello, Mr. Pick.
I heard open doors.
They're wide open. The door's wide open. Down goes Boyko. Got a 3rd and 9.
And this looks like a good game despite me not being in it.
Right. 3rd and 9. Boyko hit as he throws, and that's yicked up. A yickety. Oh,
Damn.
boy.
Oh, Boyko.
Oh, Boyko. What an interception thrown by Boyko. Oh, boy. That's Cedric Hubbard. Little Mr. Hubbard fucked Boyko on the cupboard. All right. We will see. Captain Trojans.
Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to fetch old Rover a bone, but when she bent over, Rover took over and gave her a bone of his own.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. USC's gonna punt it on 4th and 1. They scary, bro. Either they scary or they just don't think Oregon's offense is gonna do shit, which I don't blame them for. But god damn, Oregon, this is your last opportunity to do something. We're just gonna go down to the game now with slow soon.
Yeah, somebody poke Oregon with a stick and tell them to do something.
Not being like Jaina. Do something.
Hey, he did something in real life today.
Yeah. He better do something against the Commies. Their defense is almost as bad as the Titans defense. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh my god, he almost picked that. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Fighter. Oh, Boyko throws right side. That is short of the marker. And Oregon is down to their probably last chance because they only have 1 timeout for God knows what reason. Boyko, quick throw. That's completed, 1st down. Oh, Boyko.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. There was a couple plays in real life where like quarterbacks were running all over the place in the backfield and just yeeting it, and I literally said like, "Oh, he's zipping spider." And my dad gave me a weird look.
Sheesh.
He's zipping spidering. This guy's just—he's just a sitting duck back there.
He literally is. Oh, he's eating. Oh, what a catch. Holy shit.
All right, I see what it is. He's trying to pull
you
the
didn't catch
Seamus
it?
Kramer. I got you.
He didn't. Oh, damn. He didn't catch it. Oh, well. I thought he caught that shit. What the fuck?
We all got bamboozled.
Who do I think the next Titans head coach is going to be? It's going to be Matt Nagy, whether I like it or not.
Gross.
I'm going to vomit when it happens, but I'm already anticipating it, so.
What if it's Robert Sala?
That'd be better. That'd be better. We got to get a very good offensive coordinator, though. I mean, our defense is going to be on lock when we get solid. 19-13, the Trojans get the W. You think it's going to be Cliff Kingsbury? I don't think that's much better than Nagy, to be honest with you. It'd be good for Cam Ward, but
Y'all are gonna hire Joe Brady.
that would honestly be my first option. Lane Kiffin, wow, bro, Vito, don't speak that evil onto me. God damn it. V-Dub. We're trying to not speak negative things for the Titans.
Come on, Dubman. Damn it.
Damn it, V-Dub. Well, senior quarterback Rico Agasiva.
I like him.
20 of 42, 261 and a touchdown. He's not on the sheet, but you know what? We gonna throw him on the fucking sheet right now. Why not?
Listen, I've gone through a lot of these games. Now, granted, there was a few, like the end of the stream, I kind of stopped writing things down. But I was writing down players I liked, and I had no freaking QBs for the longest time. So, like, I like this guy.
Yeah. You look pretty solid. I ain't gonna lie. Like, out of all the quarterbacks we've seen in these games, there ain't been a lot of them that have had like made as good as throws as Agasiva, and he has a great name too. So it's like, it's only
He
right.
does.
Rico Agasiva. Now the problem with him is, from the looks of it, it doesn't seem like I think he might have been hurt for most of the season. But if he played well, like Matt Castle made it to the NFL without playing like at all at USC, except in garbage time. So Rico Agasiva helps his team get to the playoff. I don't think it's that egregious to put him on the sheet, even if his stats don't really speak much for him.
We don't know what his previous year's stats were either. Like,
Exactly.
if he was good as a junior and a sophomore, or like he transferred from somewhere and he was really good, and like he only played half the season this year, like, you know, he could just be an injury-prone, pretty good quarterback. Like,
Exactly. These running backs didn't do him a whole lot, though. Didn't do him a whole lot of justice. Bobby Combs is a freshman. He had 7 carries for 4 yards and
and he played that well with zero help from the running game. I like him even more now.
Talia Semino is a freshman. Went 7 carries for 32 yards. And Chad Wolf had a carry for 5 yards.
Chadwick.
Good old Chadwick. Terrell Gappy Galladay. He is a junior tight end. 6 catches, 82 yards. Didn't really do a whole lot in watch, but like Sim, he did pretty well.
Yeah, but he also had 2 drops, so he kind of sucks.
Not so Gappy Galladay there. Chad Wolf, he's a senior wide receiver, 6 catches, 103 and a touchdown. Bobby Combs, 3 catches, 8 yards. Sophomore wide receiver Denzel Amerson had 2 catches for 32, also had a drop though. And then Jamarian Honeycutt, he's another junior wide receiver, 2 catches, 14 yards and a drop. And Semino had a catch for 22. Catch 22, there you go. All right, looking at the O-line.
Wolf had a pancake? Oh, shit.
Wolf had a pancake. Might be pretty good, I don't know. Marion Honeycutt also had one. Junior left tackle Hassan Russo had a pancake. Junior left guard Jalen Barr had a pancake and a sack given up. Joey QT, he's a sophomore center. He gave up a sack. Another
He sucks.
another sophomore center, Gideon Nwosu, gave up a sack. Oscar DeBeer, right guard, he's a junior. He gave up a sack. And then right tackle Alex Alonso, sophomore, gave up a sack as well. Defensively, Jake Spear. He is indeed related to Jeff Spear. In the 8 tackles, 5 solo, 2 TFLs, half a sack for him. This guy, senior Antonio Kiernan. He's not even the same linebacker that was in the class. But guess what? He's getting in the fucking class. Well, he's at least going to go on the sheet. If he makes the class, he makes the class. If not, you know, who knows? But this man had 8 tackles, 4 solo tackles, 6 TFLs, and 3.5 sacks. So it'd be dumb to at least not put, not at very least just not put him on the sheet. If he's deemed not be the guy, he's deemed not to be the guy. But he fucking balled today, so we're gonna give him a shot. We're gonna give him a shot.
Baller.
Corner Brett Sisko at 6 tackles, 5 solo. Jaden Lieber, he's a freshman corner, 5 tackles, 4 solo. Max Goodley, he's a junior strong safety. He had 5 solo tackles. Little Mr. Hubbard, 4 tackles, 3 of them solo, 1 TFL, half a sack, and a yickety. And sophomore D tackle Casey Thielen, he had 3 solo tackles, 3 TFLs, and 2 sacks. Senior D tackle Brenton Long had 4 tackles, 3 TFLs, a sack and a half. Spear, I mentioned, had a half sack. Freshman edge rusher, he's a left edge. Ty LaFleur, 4 tackles, 2 TFLs, and a sack. Sam Kakaha, who's on the sheet, had a tackle and a TFL. So he did something. Did a little something, but that's about it. Albert had a pick. Connor Volk, who's a senior free safety, 2 tackles, 1 solo, and 1 interception. Lieber had 2 pass deflections. He's a freshman corner, if I didn't mention that. Goodley had a pass deflection. Matthias Saylor, he's a senior corner, 3 tackles and a pass deflection. And then Connor Volk had 1 as well. No forced fumbles. No fun stuff over here. Look at the kicker, junior Eric Pujols. Keep an eye out for this guy. He's probably going to be in the class next year. 4 field goals made. He had a long of 50, and he made an extra. So he did his job. Austin Fayad, 8 punts, 357 yards, a 44.6 average, 37.1 net average, and 2 punts inside the 20. Keep an eye on that guy. Anthony Naylor had a kick return for 33 yards. Bo Cotton had 2 kick returns for 57. He's a junior receiver. Naylor's a sophomore receiver. Naylor with 3 punt returns for 46 yards. Naylor, barely nowhere. Now we look at Oregon. David Boyko. He might really be Seamus Kramer. 19 of 37, 191, a touchdown, and 2 picks. He did suck, but he's also a freshman, so maybe he'll get better. Maybe he'll just never come back.
Oh, so he really is Seamus Kramer.
And the funny thing is, he's not even supposed to be the starting quarterback for Oregon, because their starter, Carlos Hagler, who's also a freshman, he went 1 for 1 for 14 yards, but he was also hurt early on in the game. So that sucks. Boyko lost 54 yards on 14 attempts. Junior Anton Speed had 9 carries for 17 yards, so he definitely didn't have a lot of speed today. Jesse Gunter, who lost 2 yards on that screen pass and then got stopped on that 4th down. 2 carries for 7 yards. And then sophomore running back LaMichael Humphreys, so they get another LaMichael, but he lost 3 yards on his only carry. And Hagler, 4 yards on his only carry of the game. Probably a different game if Hagler plays, but that's about all I'll say about him. Junior wide receiver Josh Arcuri, 4 catches for 37 yards. Senior wide receiver Nate Tobin. I thought I put him on the sheet. 5 catches, 76 yards, and a touchdown. Also had a drop, but I'll just add him on the sheet. If people deem him unworthy, he's unworthy. Fuck it. We'll get Tobin on this bitch, though.
Get Tobin on this bitch. Get Tobin on this bitch.
Ooh-wee. Tobin is officially cheat. Alright, Rest of these stats. Jody Gentry, 3 catches, 56 yards. Junior tight end Terrell Kustok, 3 catches, 16 yards. Junior wide receiver Paul Calvin had 2 catches for 20 yards. And then Jesse Gunter, 2 catches for no yards. No yards, no moves, no nothing. Whole lot of sacks given up. Nobody had a pancake for Oregon. Sophomore right tackle Jason Perkins gave up 3 sacks. Freshman right guard Bobby Howard gave up 2. Senior right tackle Marquez Gideon had 1. Bai Salavea, who's a junior right guard, had a sack given up. Center Juan Key, he's a junior, he gave up a sack. And Anton Speed, the junior running back, gave up a sack as well. So these guys kind of fucking suck.
It's one key, a bit wonky.
That's a little wonky. Just a little wonky. Alrighty. Junior corner Jose Jimenez. Or Jimenez. 7 tackles. Ximenes. I don't know if he's related to O'Shane, but...
O'Shane Ximenes?
Freshman Mike Jalen Thomas had a really good game. 7 tackles, 5 solo, 3 TFLs, and a half a sack. Ho, ho, ho. Green Giant. Jolly Green Giant. 6 tackles, 4 solo, 1 TFL. Kind of an underwhelming game. All you had to do was have a better game, CJ. Dorian
Yeah, I
Vaughn.
want him. He stinks.
Dorian Von Olhoffen, the junior free safety, 5 tackles, 3 solo. Junior Mike linebacker Tyrese Days had 5 tackles, 2 solo, and 2 TFLs. Look, mention Thomas. Senior left edge Earl Talbot, 3 tackles, 1 solo, 3 TFLs, and a sack and a half. Mike linebacker Charles Spann, who's a senior, he had 4 solo tackles, 2 TFLs, and 2 sacks. He did his part. Sam linebacker Tyrion Cole, 2 tackles, 1 solo, 1 TFL, and half a sack. And then junior D tackle Walt Parker, 1 tackle, 1 TFL, half a sack. All those guys. No picks.
If you read his name that way, he's C-SPAN.
C-SPAN. Thomas had 2 pass deflections. Days had 2. Ximenes had 1. Span had 1. Parker had 1. And Jamichael Beatty had 1 tackle, 1 pass deflection. He's a senior strong safety. Tyler Corsack, who is a sophomore corner, had a forced fumble and 2 recoveries somehow. He also had 4 tackles, 1 solo. That's a feature.
I love that EA glitch across all games.
Right.
People recovering.
Work says
twice.
Nintendo.
Right.
And they're not beating the College Madden accusations.
Nope.
We got Barry Millard, who went 2 of 2 on field goals, 1 of 1 on extra points with a 43-yard field goal. Freshman Josh Ferreira, he had 8 punts, 352, 44-yard average, 38.2 net average, and a punt inside the 20. So you need a punter 5 years from now. That might be the play. Sophomore receiver Trey Berry had a kick return for 32 yards. Sophomore wide receiver Jared McGlinchey had a kick return for 27. And Jody Gentry, the senior wide receiver, had 3 punt returns for 50 yards. Jody Gentry. Bump it up. Bump, bump, bump. So that might knock Oregon out of the playoffs. USC is locked in, it looks like. Let's see if we get any. Once again, the team I'm controlling wins. Love that. No special information after, or no super special awesome information for you guys. Lincoln Riley. Gross. 2 games left. We're gonna go Georgia versus Texas, the SEC championship game. Let's see. CJ's beloved Texas get in, or if Beast's beloved Georgia Bulldogs get in. We get some dogs in the VC. Some dogs in the CFP. Get some dogs. Get some dogs. Just some dogs in the VC. You know, some dogs. Do you guys control multiple teams or have multiple save files for the conference championship games? I do not. I do save before them, but I don't have like. I do control multiple teams, so that's kind of how you have to be able to share it. Like, multiple files. I have like one next save, and that's about it.
GFLs is online, so I can't control multiple teams without ice.
Yeah. Oh,
I just keep switching teams.
Texas Longhorns taking on them Georgia Bulldogs. You're gonna go through the list of play. Why do I keep going? Force of habit, goddammit. You need to figure out how to work on your conference championship simulation vids. You just got to control multiple teams, and if you retire them, the coach doesn't actually retire. And damn, Georgia has the ball inside the 50 already. Raymond Billings, I believe that is fades. 13-yard return. Well, let's talk about some of these players over here. Texas does have a quarterback in the class named Willie Paella. Look over the middle.
Oh, Willie Paella?
Yep. Well, he might. Hey, he might. He might pay Paella. Neither team has a running back, if you can believe that.
Yeah.
Texas does have 2 receivers. Georgia does not have a receiver. There's a completion. They might have a youngin at receiver, though. And they have quarterback Jabari Maggio, who I believe is a junior. Handoff up the middle, and decent game there. Morgan Gibbs on the tackle. No tight ends in this game. Georgia does have left tackle Frank Son, who will be in the class because we have so few left tackles at this point. No left guards. Texas has 2 centers. Garrett Meeks and Ezekiel Roos. Roos might play a different position, though. 3rd and 1, and Georgia's not going to get there. Taylor Isadora is hurt for Texas, though. Texas does have right guard Josh Chamberlain on the sheet. Right tackle for either team. Titus Cutting is going to be in the class. He's a left edge for Georgia. Definitely keep your eyes on him. As Georgia gets the field goal, Texas does not have a left edge. It's 3-0. Alrighty. I forgot to share screen with the pimps. With the Piamps. Whatever Specty calls his team. Oh, well. Hey Haas ain't doing much of anything. Georgia's gonna punt it back. Nice clean tent puntus. Tent puntus. Tent puntus, I said. Punt tennis. I mean, tent puntus sounds cool to me. You know what? Tent puntus?
Yeah, we all love tent puntus.
Good old tent punt. Alright, well, Texas finally is doing something. Tent puntus. You ever just punt a tent real quick? Ooh, what a move by a running back. That's how you know Skins ain't picking him up. Buck Westbrook. Oh boy, Buck. I know with the spin, and he's gonna get into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Willie Paella. Oh, Willie.
Yeah.
Paella, that Georgia defense. That was a cream paella. What?
Hey, yo! Is his middle name Cream?
It might be. Might as well be. Oh, and a
Green
touchdown. Jabari
Man.
Maggio to Raymond Billings the fourth. He just ran their fade. Ooh wee.
Is Raymond gonna be Billingsing them for that cream paella?
There you go, probably. All right. Neither team has any D tackles. Sam linebackers. Nope. Mike linebackers. We do have Brian Paul for Georgia. Hey, you smacked. And then we have Bryson Samuel. I don't know if anybody's going to be plowing as like Bryson Samuel's mom or anything, but the Mike linebacker for Texas.
She done used up already.
No linebackers. No corners. At least not yet. Free safety Eric Flowers. Not spelled like Mr. Erectile Dysfunction at right tackle for the Giants all those years. It's no K at the end of that, Eric. He's a free safety for Texas. And then Stephon Roche is a free safety for Georgia. Texas has B.J. McDougal at strong safety. McDougal. He's a Doug. He's a Doug. Playing against the Dogs. And no kickers or punters on either team. 3rd and 2 for Tejas and Buck Westbrook. Oh, boy. Oh, Texas is going for it, though. That's you being nice, you know. Back to nice, yo. Uh-oh. Pioneer goes down. He gets spooned by Gabe Rusty Spoon.
Oh, no. What a name.
There's going to be a player in one of these classes named Rusty Spoon. I promise you that. His name is Gabe Spoon.
Well, I'm not even going to go after him because Colin will do whatever he can to get him.
Colin's going to draft him like at number 1. He could be like a 68 overall. Colin's just going to draft him just because. The Rusty Spoon. Well, 3rd and 2 and Georgia.
Also, you should know Specht is a really nice man. He had you on his couch.
I was on his couch at one point. Man, I was on that man's couch. Now, Spectre, you gotta come down to Maryland and come pet my dogs. At least one of them. At least Loki. Like, Luke can
I
live
think
with
Loki is a good time.
Luke's kind of an asshole, but Loki's good. Loki's the goodest boy, Loki. No
He
pun intended.
said Luke is kind of an asshole.
He is. He literally is. Like, he is kind of an asshole.
Guy's kind of a dick.
What's the poodle in him? I mean, what?
He's a poodle.
Well, he's a half Shih Tzu, half poodle.
He's a shoodle.
Or sheepoo, as they call him.
Is that what they call them? Sheepoos? Right.
Aaron.
Yeah, if you say so.
Hey, look, I will make the rules, man. I will make
Like
the
I said,
rules.
Loki was cool. We could have took him with us. He could have been the mascot.
Bro, if only. Poor Loki. Loki would have had a good time. Lawrence, Spectre. Oh, there's a throw. Nice. Leashing the right side. Maggio, I know, is not a senior. I don't know. He might. I mean, I believe he's a junior. That's a nice spin and a touchdown. For them Bulldogs. For them dogs.
Woo!
Sean Stubbs. What a name.
Some of these choices on upgrades are interesting.
Well, the words of Dark Spectre is always interesting.
You're right. You're right about that. It is indeed always interesting.
3rd and 2. We'll let them get this here. They didn't get it. Are they going to be pussies or are they going to actually go for it? We'll watch that at least. What? Westbrook? Oh, they're going to punt like some pussies. Fucking coward-ass Texas, bro. They ain't Texas tough. That's crazy.
They're not built Ford tough either.
Was that at the 5? Marquez Bosby. Wadsby. Ooh. Oh, Georgia's just coming out swanging. Georgia.
I mean, if you were getting a bunch of cream paellas coming into the game, you know.
They just trying to run Texas's fade now. Ooh, there's a completion.
Fade.
Aggio up to 184 in the first half. So it took us getting to the penultimate game of these conference championship games for really good quarterbacks to start playing. Oh,
Yeah,
he didn't catch. Oh, did he catch that? Okay.
He looked like he dropped it, but
they got him to
gave it
jump. Why are they running the ball, bruh? Scary asses, bruh. Scary asses. Throw the damn ball.
I don't know if you've seen, but on Twitter, you know, I like to look at some of the things people post, and Mills had, he does, he's like on defense, so he sim watches the offense, and they were up by like a couple points or something like that, and 3 straight passes inside of 30 seconds left.
Okay.
They threw a pick. They ended up losing the game by giving a field goal away.
God damn.
Like, what is the logic that makes the CPU do that? I don't know, but should have been 3 straight runs, not 3 straight passes.
Yeah. I mean, full pro CFB in college Madden. It is a feature. Works as Nintendo.
It's a terrific game, bro. 10 out of 10 crown jewel.
10 out of 10 crown fucking jewel. Big. And hey, with a nice throw, but it gets broken up. No cooperation. Whatever Spectre says. That's not a misquote. That's something Spectre actually says. So.
No cooperation.
And there he goes, getting sacked. That's Poe. Poe, boy.
He's the Poe, boy.
Oh my God. Jabari Poe, boy. First sack of the game. Even when he's rich, he a po boy.
There you go.
Oh, I got it off, but that is not going to do anything for him on the way. Probably could have watched the play. That's a what a simp.
What a simp.
What a simp. Ooh, we.
God damn it, Leonard.
Oh, and a yickety Nazir Stamer. Barely know her. Interception for Texas. Them Schlonghorns have some life now.
The Schlonghorns with the cream paella.
Ooh, the middle completed. 5 yards gained on the play. They're going to cream pie this Bulldogs defense this time. We'll have to see.
They better start doing it if they're going to do it.
They're on the screen, and that was as bad as Oregon's screen earlier. Here comes Texas with this fucking no-huddle shit. This is why I hate about watching these fucks.
Don't worry, they got a great plan.
Ooh. Ezekiel Roos, one of their centers. He doesn't play center for him, but he's hurt. Texas is going to have to take a field goal here. Kick is up, and it's good. It's good.
And it's good.
Elias Beach. All right, Georgia. Ooh, wee.
Georgia.
Dave Littlejohn. Get any first downs lately, Dave Littlejohn?
You know,
Yep.
I still would not see. I ain't gonna lie, I just don't believe in it. Seeing
What?
animated movies in theaters, but I do like Zootopia. Every time I watch that movie, I like it more and more.
Right. Oh, he fumbles it, but a lineman picks it up and he gets blasted.
And I've watched it way too much because niece.
Full Zootopia. Alex Medeiros. Back there, he's a D tackle. Third and 12 for the Bulldogs. For them dogs. Trying to get a win for Beast on his birthday. Maggio lets it fly. Caught! Oh, he dropped it. You are a Duke.
Oh, you ass hat.
This year, though, there haven't been movies I've been interested in seeing in the theaters this year. The only movie I wanted to see was him, and then the theater I work at didn't even keep it in the theater long enough for me to see it.
I wanted to see him, but that shit got such horrible reviews. They all took it out of theaters.
Right.
And I was like, damn, it's really that bad? Good lord.
Jordan Peele tried. Failed.
Hey, I mean, you're allowed one shitter. You can't have everything be a fucking hit.
2nd and 5 now. Texas trying to make something happen.
So upgrades done. Okay. Turn this off. Give the computer a rest.
Well, Vito, did you not see Sinners?
I didn't see Sinners.
Sinners is really good.
I hear.
I'm not really into horror flicks either, but like Sinners was good. What's the difference in user creation? So user creation, you get a lot more say-so, and where your player plays, like what school your player plays at, and like you get to make some decisions as far as like, you know, what happens with your player when you get to the league. And Texas tries a long-ass field goal and they miss it. 55 yards out. And I think he was just wide right. I saw it via Stoner's before he got caught. Yeah, it's like, Stoner gotta stop doing that. I love Stoner. But bro, you gonna get banned off Twitch for like sharing movies and shit, bro. Like, you gotta stop doing it. I'm only saying something now because you mentioned it now, V-Dub, so you can't blame me. I can't be blamed. You said it, V-Dub. You're the snitch on me. I had to gaslight V-Dub. I mean, he wasn't doing it. But T-Money, yeah, like, so you get, if you're making a simple player, you don't get like to control what happens to him essentially. User player, you have a lot of freedom. You can pick what school you play at. You can make a draft story where certain teams can't draft you and other things like that. You can, after your first full season, you can request a trade. You can do like all types of things. So, ooh, and down goes Najee. Texas trying to stay in this game. There's a troller reporter of mine enjoyed his movies on. Well, Twitch really gets anal obsessive about sharing any type of media that we don't like supposedly have ownership of. So, which I mean, I get it. It's a slippery slope though, in its own way. It's like you can get away with it if it's like transformative, where it's like you're like giving commentary to some. Like you can somewhat get away with it, but if you're just showing a movie on your stream, like even big streamers have gotten clapped for that shit. So It's just not something that YouTube's definitely not cool with it. Twitch ain't cool with it. YouTube don't even like when you like neither one even likes when you play music on your streams, but worst they'll do is just like unpublish your streams and shit, or like just block like the parts of your stream where your music is playing.
Boy in college once had our entire channel taken down for putting one South Park clip.
Yep.
It can happen.
That is a yickety. XOS Sports tried to copyright claim portions of your CFB 26 simulation videos. Yeah, I've seen people try to do that shit, and YouTube got to crack down on people who try that shit. Now, my question is, was it a claim, or did YouTube just say that, like, oh, it was like a copy of his... If YouTube says it, then you can, like, appeal that. I mean, you can even appeal it if they try to claim it. Ashley Freeze gets the... Oh, Ashley. I don't know nothing about birthing no babies.
There you go.
See? Alright, Georgia punts it. See if Texas... Oh, them Texie boys. They have under 5 minutes to get 10 plus points. Let's see if they do it. Go through the rest of this game. I used to get a lot of my videos couldn't be monetized, but not that many strikes. Like, oh, YouTube's weird with like that type of shit. All right, Texas. This is like definitely. I mean, obviously you got to do what you got to do to run your offense, but it's like this is the no huddle shit that I don't mind as much. Video stayed up, but I couldn't make money once I do get monetized. Now, of course, I re-uploaded the video. Not a problem after that. All right, so that's weird. I throws over the middle. That's completed. Jordan Generals. They're trying to cream pie of this defense. 340 to do so. Throws over the left side. That's completed up the seam. And they at the ball at the 6. They have the fool's ball at the 6. They're trying to play the fool's ball behind their backs. Throws to the end zone into double coverage. It's tipped away. They splitting things out, but Georgia has 5 players in the box, or 6, I would say. Screen, and that's going to be a touchdown for Texas. Some long homers. AC gets into the end zone there. Tyrone, they called Tyrone. Georgia's defense napping.
Called Tyrone.
Oh, Tyrone.
Better call him.
All right, we'll see if Texas can get a stop defensively here. Okay, Nelson back there. Hey, yo. I can sing a little bit. Nice run. We're just trying to run that clock down. Texas needs to stop desperately. Gonna go RPO. First down. Texas uses their first timeout. Got 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. RPO again. And they push the receiver out of bounds. It's Little John. Pushed out. 2nd and 2 for Texas, though. Handoff. Ooh, and a big play in the backfield. Texas uses their 2nd timeout. 3rd and 3. 2:24 to go. Pull them Bulldogs. Get the first here. Maggio. Throws over the middle, completed, and they get the first. Just barely. Texas is out of timeouts now. RPO. Oh, no, RPO. Read option. Goes nowhere. Now Jules hurt. You're interested in Arizona. Ooh-wee. You about to come back to coaching, T-Money? There you go. 2nd and 12.
Yeah.
First down ends the game, but not going to get it there. You have to refill out the questionnaire. Yes. Updated questionnaire. This is ball game right here. Georgia converts. It's game over. Oh my God, he might get it. Nope. He got stopped short. And Texas will get the football back. Just over a minute to go in the game. And it's gonna be a what attempt. So from the 20, Willie Paella has a chance. Clean Paella's defense and get Texas into the CFB. It's gonna get 8 yards. They gotta go no huddle though. And Paella's not gonna try to spike it here. It's probably smart. Time. Throws left side, completed. He doesn't get out of bounds though, but he does get the first, so they have to continue their no huddle. I think he might try to spike it here. He does. Locks it with 54 to go. 2nd and 10 after the spike. Hiya. Over the middle. That got him 3 yards. 3 whole yards. 3rd and 7. All they need is a field goal.
You're only going to get 3 yards straight to like the sideline.
Right. At least it'll stop the clock. They get a big play there across the 50, but they're running low on time. They have plenty of time to get in the field goal range, though, from where they are. One big play, then a spike. You'd be in a good position. Splitting out the receivers. Haya throws over the middle, finds his back, and that's how you get in the field goal range. They are up to the 34. Gonna go no huddle. Kaya's gonna try to spike it. See them just trying to get a little closer and then spiking it one more time and then kick the field goal. Another OT game here. Quick throw over the middle. There you go. And they're stopped short of the marker, but they're closer to field goal range. Kaya's probably just going to spike it and they're going to take the field goal. 14 seconds to go. This is a 42-yarder to send it to OT. Close to the left hatch. Here we go. Snap. Oh, Georgia almost blocked it. And it's good. Georgia got the animation, but their corner just couldn't get there. He got the animation.
But he was slow off the line.
Yeah. And like, 2 guys ran into each other essentially too, so that didn't help matters.
Yeah, the inside guy didn't dive in far enough, so he dove outwards and cut off the outer guy.
Yeah. But Georgia has 6 seconds to go. They're not going to just kneel it. See if this bites him in the ass. He's going to run it up the middle and take it to OT, so you get some free foosball, y'all.
Free foosball.
Oh, boy. Free foosball.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Zipping spider. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Big crunch time, overtime rules.
Alrighty. Bro, no shot I'm about to lose to Colin in the Sleeper League, and I'm going to be the first one to fucking lose to him. Bo Nick's fucking sold on Thursday, bro. The Steelers defense sold today. Damn! Oh!
Oh!
They're going to call a dippy on Everett there.
That was already past him. I don't agree with that call.
Yeah, that's honestly not a good call at all. Unfort. They get the ball at the 10 now.
That was closer to a targeting than a DPI.
Yeah. Ooh. That was looking like it might be a ball don't lie situation. And off left side, that goes absolutely nowhere. Anthony Bazinez gets hurt. Texas. 3rd and goal from the 11 now. Throws, has a man, and it's broken up. Texas will have to take a field goal. Gonna work well for UCLA when they did it. To get that one.
Honestly, that was closer to DPI than the actual one that got called.
Right. All right, we'll see. Georgia will send it to double overtime with a field goal, obviously. Tutty. Already seen that happen today. You should be watching the scout, and they also give out scouting ops as well. Similar, very similar to what FG does, especially this season. But you know what? Nah, I'm gonna wait. Don't wait.
You don't have to. You don't want to be mid scouting up and have like a big play happen.
Right. Yeah. I'm in place.
Mid scouting.
The game-winning touchdown happening mid-scouting up would be hilarious. And Georgia is just going to run here on 3rd and 8. And now they have to kick a field goal. Texas is going to try to ice them here.
Try to ice pick him.
Run my fade. What's up, fade? Here's the field goal. Kick is up. And that's good.
Double OT.
We go to double OT.
Unless he misses. Never mind.
All right. Let's go. Georgia already at the 10.
Damn.
Handoff. Ooh, nice stop there by Tejas. Oh, that man just came in unblocked. Good God. 3rd and goal now.
Yeah, they basically ran a similar or same play back to back, and it did not work for the time.
Ooh, and Maggio goes down for the sack. Huge play there for Texas. All Brightwell. Sack there. It's not Brightful. He ain't get spun out, but
Yo.
ooey. Throwback there.
Spins out Brightful.
Spins out Brightful.
The ice attempt.
Texas. Hold the timeout, trying to ice the kicker. Oh, and it is good. 26-23.
You know what? If Texas only gets a field goal here, we go into triple overtime. We go into 2-point shootouts.
Yep. I didn't think those would be as exciting as they get sometimes, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
They're fun. Ooh.
Oh, that was dangerous.
Generals is hurt on the play.
He trips on right and single down on the bottom.
Right up the middle.
Good.
Inside the 10, up to the 8. Oh, boy.
They punched it in. Georgia got down here and wasn't able to.
Right. Paya throws over the middle court. Oh, we got him broken up. Oh, man.
He should have threw that sooner. He had him as soon as he broke. He was waiting until he got into the middle of the field and got back into tighter coverage.
It's waited too long. Well, it doesn't. So if a prospect has a major injury in here, does that carry over to the NFL? Well, it wouldn't carry over to the NFL. It'd carry over to the RMSL. But to answer your question, oh, there's a touchdown. Texas gets the W. Pulling off a big win.
Yeah.
They got cream paella. Willie Paella comes up big and ruins Beast's birthday.
You say cream paella, and I just want to know who's Aya.
Whoever eats cream, and I don't know. Ooh-wee. Well, happy birthday, Beast. Tragic.
Happy birthday to Beast. Oh, shit.
Alrighty. Joe Thornton is officially in the Hockey Hall of Fame. Well, congratulations, B-Dub. Sharks are still in the same boat as the Sabres. They suck, but congratulations. I'm a Debbie Downer for that. I'm sorry. Well, Jabari Maggio is a junior. He went 25 of 37, 335 touchdown to pick. Definitely somebody you want to keep your eyes on, though. That's all I'm going to say.
He was the unclutch today.
Yeah. Daniel Whitaker, he's a senior running back. Only 18 yards and 11 carries. Might be why he's not in the class. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
fuck that guy.
Junior Sean Stubbs, 11 carries, 28 yards, and a touchdown. Not a good game for him today, but Texas' defense is also pretty tough, usually. But Dave Littlejohn, he had 7 catches, 92 yards. He's a junior tight end. Junior wide receiver Kwabena Okanlawan, 7 catches, 89 yards. Senior wide receiver Lorenzo Nevis, he had 5 catches, 58 yards. Sophomore wide receiver Raymond Billings IV, Fade, who's that guy? 3 catches, 92 yards, and a touchdown for him. Then Whitaker had 3 catches for 4 yards. Little John did have a drop, but it's still Little John.
Little John.
Then we have left tackle Anthony Jimenez. He's a sophomore. He had 10 pancakes. Get that man some syrup. Left guard Zay Parker is a freshman. He had 5 pancakes and 1 sack allowed. Left tackle Frank Sun, he's a senior. He had 3 pancakes. Left tackle Father John Burns, he had 2 pancakes. Frank Madden, he's a sophomore right guard. He had 2 pancakes. Tyler Galladay, he is a freshman center. 1 pancake, 1 sack. Not a very gappy Galladay for him today. Little John had a pancake. And then Kalen Alexander, he's left guard, sophomore. 1 sack. Give it up. Righty. Rudy Miranda, he's a junior corner. He had 9 tackles. 9 solo tackles. 10 total tackles. Gregory Dawkins is a sophomore will linebacker. He had 8 solo tackles, 2 TFLs. And Devontae Wolf, he's a junior strong safety. He had 16 total tackles, 8 solo. Freshman cornerback Terrence Marler had 6 solo tackles. Junior Mike linebacker Ashley Freese had 2 TFLs and a pick. He also had 3 solo tackles. Will linebacker Gregory Dawkins already said he had 2 TFLs, but he had 11 total tackles, 8 solo. TFL for Gabe Rusty Spoon. He also had a sack. 2 solo tackles. Senior left edge Titus Cutting had a very quiet game. He only had 1 solo tackle, 1 TFL. Still might be pretty good, though. Freshman D tackle Jabari Poe had 3 tackles, all solo, 1 TFL, 1 sack. D tackle Russ Dragos is a freshman. He had 3 solo tackles and a TFL. And then junior D tackle Jordan Generals, who was hurt pretty much a good amount of this game, ends up with 4 tackles, 2 solo, and a TFL. And a pick for Ashley Freese, like I mentioned. Miranda had 2 pass deflections. Free safety Jimmy McCaskill, he's a sophomore. He had a tackle and a pass deflection. Strong safety Max Everett had 4 tackles and a pass deflection. Marler had a pass deflection as well, as did Dawkins. And the Bulldogs take a tough L. Freshman kicker Anthony Cantwell went 4 for 4 on field goals. His longest was 41, and he had 2 extra points that he made. Senior punter Steve Bulaga, 6 times for an average of 34.8. Net average of 31.5, a punt inside the 20, and 2 touchbacks. Okamlawan had 3 kick returns for 72 yards, and Billings had 1 punt return for 13. So there you go, Fade. On the other side, Willie Cream Paella, 24 of 38, 201, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. And then a big game for Buck Westbrook. Oh boy, 29 carries, 151 yards. He's a junior. Freshman running back Tyrone Casey, he had 9 carries for 33 yards. And Paya had 8 carries for 36 yards and a touchdown. Junior tight end Dakota Love had 5 catches for 35. Senior wide receiver James Kuhn had 5 catches for 23. Junior wide receiver Barry Keene, 5 catches, 64 yards, and a touchdown. Both Kuhn and Love had drops each, 1 drop each. Casey, 4 catches, 28 yards, and a touchdown. Sophomore wide receiver Emmanuel Velasquez had 3 catches for 38 yards, but also had a drop. Senior wide receiver Marvin Klutz, he had a catch for 15 yards and a drop. And then Buck Westbrook, oh boy, 1 catch for -2 yards. Texas didn't do a whole lot O-line-wise. Ezekiel Roos, the center, the senior, he gave up a sack but also had a pancake. And left tackle Rico Laporta, he's a sophomore, he gave up a sack. Bryson Samuel, he had 15 total tackles, 8 solo, and 3 TFLs. Morgan Gibbs had 8 total tackles, 5 solo, and a TFL. Joaquin Birria, Joaquin Birria, he's a junior Sam. 8 tackles, 5 solos, 2 TFLs. Josh Warrior, he's a senior will linebacker. 6 tackles, 3 solo, and 3 TFLs. Alex Medeiros, he is a junior D tackle. 6 tackles, 4 solo, 3 TFLs, and 2 sacks. BJ McDougal, Blowjob McDougal, 6 tackles, 2 solo, 1 TFL. Senior strong safety. Clayton Thompson, sophomore corner, 5 tackles, 3 solo. Free safety Nazir Stamer is a sophomore. He had 5 tackles, 3 solo, and a pick. Alani Raji is a freshman corner. He had 5 tackles, 3 solo. Jaden Herr is a junior D tackle. He had a tackle and a TFL. D tackle Paul Brightwell, not Tyrone Brightful. He had 2 tackles, 1 solo, 1 TFL, 1 sack. Eric Flowers had 2 total tackles, 1 solo, 1 TFL. And sophomore free safety Morgan Gibbs had 8 tackles, 5 solo, 1 TFL. Medeiros had 2 sacks, like I said. Brightwell had 1. Stamer at the pick. And Bryson Samuel, Nazir Stamer, and Morgan Gibbs each had pass deflections. Medeiros had a forced fumble. No one recovered it, though. And kicker Elias Beach. Who wants to kick with Elias? He's a freshman. 3 of 4 on field goals with a long of 45 and 2 extra points. Punter Marquez Bosby is a freshman as well. 4 punts, 146. An average of 36.5. Net average 33.2. 1 punt inside the 20 and 1 what assume. No kick returns for Texas. Punt returns for Texas. but a big win for Chaos. And now, we got one game to go. One more game. But before we do that, we are going to give you a relatively time-sensitive scouting opportunity right now. I want you to pick your favorite player from each individual position. So, don't just give me one tackle. Do a left tackle and a right. Do a left guard and a right. Do a left edge and a right edge. Do all 3 linebacker positions. Do both safety positions. The only thing I'm not giving you is fullback or long snapper. You can give me a kicker and a punter too, because I have like too many now. Give me your favorite one of each position. That is not in the class currently. So there you go. Now we go to our final game. First, we're going to retire Kirby Smart because, fuck you. I mean, what? And before Beast, and before Beast says, "Hey yo," I like him better than Norvell, to be fair. But I like a lot of coaches better than Norvell right now. All right, last game of the night. It is number 6 Texas Tech versus number 2 SMU for the Big 12 championship. Now, why did I pick this game? Obviously, aside from like the rankings, why would I pick this game of all games? Well, there are multiple reasons. Obviously, the rankings are a big one. Number 6 versus number 2. Definitely a big game here. But also, the 2 quarterbacks that are in this game. Texas Tech's Buck Clements. Or Clemens, whatever. And SMU's quarterback. Well, his name eludes me at the moment, but okay. Harvey Sorrow, who is a redshirt freshman. Clemens is a senior. Sorrow is a freshman. These two are 2 of the 5 Heisman Trophy finalists. Finalists. The other one that played yesterday is Abdul Yoder out of Southern Miss, who is a junior. Not guaranteed to be in the class. Lester Helm didn't play in his conference championship game, neither did James McGarity. So, whoever wins this game, whoever performs better in this game, has a chance to be your Heisman Trophy winner. So, kind of a big deal for both guys, if we're being honest. Kind of a big deal. You're looking for a quarterback, this is a good game to watch. It's a good game to pay attention to, even.
I have the GOAT.
We? Titus Stokes. Oh, first down for Smoo. Rico Phoenix is in the game. So I think Sorrow might have got hurt. Yo. Oh, he ran twice before that play, so he must have got hurt, or they ran a trick play. I can't tell. Sorrow is definitely in this game. I don't know if he's in at quarterback right now. So that's interesting. The handoff. 8 yards gained on the play, as Alton Howden is hurt now for Texas Tech. Mentioned the 2 quarterbacks. Yep, Rico Phoenix is in the game now, so Sorrow must have got hurt on one of those runs. That's unfortunate. That was Titus Stokes who ran right there. He is lined up right next to Phoenix. Texas Tech does have Duke Roy at running back. There's a quick throw right side, and he had the first at first, but then lost it on coming back to the ball like that. That was Rayshawn Vaughn's making the grab. And they're going to try the option, and it does not work. Blown up in the backfield. SMU's going to go for it on 4th and 3, though. Handoff. And he's not going to get there. Good stop. I just stopped just short of the first down marker. See Buck Clements right there. Bringing this Texas Tech offense onto the field. Yeah, if Soro can't play, that's going to bring some very deep sorrow to number 2 SMU, who's undefeated on the season, as you can tell. Phoenix is still in the game, so could be a problem. He looks like he's doing well in sim, at least. SMU is in Texas Tech territory. They do have 2 receivers on the sheet. Slade Chambers, number 82, and Rayshawn Vaughn's at number 83. Texas Tech has Tyler Jacques, who is number 80. And there is a sack by Joey. I didn't even see his last name in time, but damn. Looks like a mouthful there.
Yeah.
Joey Almodovar. There you go. Right edge for him.
I would have said Almodovar.
Almodovar? Yeah. Sounds better. Thank you, guys.
Hey, I'm just trying to break it down in a way that makes sense.
Hey. I appreciate you.
I could be right, I could be wrong.
It makes a lot of sense. It makes more sense than Alamodar, or whatever the fuck I just said. Here's a deep shot right side, and it's caught near the sidelines. Oh boy, what a bomb from Phoenix. That was Slade Chambers who made that grab. You thought SMU was in the ACC. I moved them to the Big 12 to make a little more sense. I moved like a bunch of teams around to like conferences that make way more sense than they do IRL. SMU does have 2 tight ends here. Mello Reeves, who's guaranteed to be in the class. James Rosas is a question mark. There's a touchdown for SMU. Oh, I'm trying to read off their player names. That is not Titus Stokes who got that.
Be more geographical again.
Yeah. That is DeMarco Berryman. Don DeMarco gets into the end zone, leeching a touchdown off of Titus Stokes. Stokes kind of deserves it for not getting that 4th down, but you should know. Here comes Texas Tech. Buck Clements, oh boy. Here we go. We get to see this Texas Tech offense now. What's up, Eagles? Slade Chambers' height is 6'3". Yeah, 6'3".
Oh, he...
Tragic. Left tackles, there are none on either team. No left guards. No. Oh, Sean Allen is in the class for Texas Tech. There's a 1st down for the Red Raiders. No right guards. SMU does have Ben Rodriguez at right tackle. No left edges. There's Clements thrown over in the middle. Clemens, not Clements. 9 yards gained on the play. No right edges either. Emmanuel Gore is the D tackle for SMU. The right side completed. Nice juke, and that's going to be a 1st. No Sams. No Mikes. Matt Jordan is the will linebacker for SMU, and there's a touchdown for Texas Tech. Good old Texas Tech. Oh boy. Texas Tech.
Raiders. The Red Rockets.
The Red Rockets. Brian Longo. It's a touchdown. A good throw there by Clemens. Red Rockets, or I mean, the Red Raiders. Yeah, that's what I meant. Tied up at 7 apiece. Rico Phoenix still in the game. They'll lead to a punt. Texas Tech's in the shadow of their own goal post. They're going to have to punt it now. And SMU goes for it on 4th down. They fail. See if Texas Tech... Oh, they punt it now. Touchback. Stokes running the ball down their throats here. There's Berryman now. Encroachment. First down for Smooth. It's going to put us right back in the game, and I'm going to try to finish reading off these players. Malik Dennis, we have as a corner for SMU on the sheet. Texas Tech has free safety Tony Buchanan, number 13. And down goes Phoenix. Lead to a 2nd and 17 now. No strong safeties, no kickers, and no punters. Daniel Beninock gets the sack there, left edge for Texas Tech. Second and 17 now for the Mustangs. Phoenix, quick throw over the middle, that's completed. That'll be about 6 yards gained on the play. Third and 11 now. Phoenix under pressure, and he's hit as he throws that one away. And Mustangs are going to have to punt it away. That... Alright, well, it was decent enough to get inside the 20. That works. Texas Tech. Oh, they get a big play there. Mr. Longo. First down for Duke Roy. Oh, another one. Walter Brink. Now Texas Tech burns the timeout. 1 timeout left for the Red Raiders. Screen. Roy gets a few, but not enough for the first. 2nd and 6. Clemens thrown over the middle. That's completed. First down. Texas Tech out of timeouts. They're going to have to get it moving a little bit here. Getting their step. I don't hate spiking it there, but probably could have run another play, but okay. The throw over the middle, caught, and it's a touchdown. Tyler Jacques gets into the end zone, and the Red Raiders take the lead. Tyler Jacques. Hope they show. You'll see his stats after the game. Or, yeah, you'll see his stats. You're not going to see everything about him. Almodovar with a sack there. Still no sign of Harvey Soro. Texas Tech looking to cause some more damage here. Offsides on Alex Bonito. Now Texas Tech is trying to make this a 2-score game. Eagles, if I didn't say what's up to you earlier, what's up? Welcome in, Mr. Eagles. Hope you enjoyed your bye week. Lemons is taking his sweet time snapping the ball here. You haven't played in so long, don't have CFB. Don't CFB have moments where they show season stats? Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah. Sometimes they'll show like what he did on the season. Every once in a while. And there ain't much I can do to stop it, except like blocking the screen, which I'm not going to do. If it pops up, it pops up. You guys get a nice little treat. Potential, or you coaches and potential coaches. Duke Roy gets a couple yards. Go right side, and it's gonna be a first down up to the 30. Too money, I will say. It is seeming like you showing some interest in coaching. I know you were like coaching initially, then just kind of like went inactive for a bit. Hey, I mean, I will say if you want to get back into coaching, one thing you could do, like along with filling out the questionnaire, if you do the scouting ops that are in each of the streams, I think that will really be big as far as like you getting the coaching spot, because we do have some spots open. I just need active people. I just need people who ain't gonna quit in the middle of the fantasy draft. Need people who aren't gonna quit an hour before like the actual RMSL draft. And you Gucci. Quick throw over the middle, that's completed. First down inside the 10. George Vallejo. Texas Tech on the cusp of scoring here. Clemens backs up and he gets sacked. That right tackle did what he could for a while, but Shaw finally gets him off of him and he gets the sack on Clemens. Or however the fuck you say this man's name. Fuck it. Clemens. It's a fake. Clemens flushed out of the pocket. He's going to try to run for the touchdown, but he slides down at the 5. Texas Tech will go up tempo here. Clemens thrown to the end zone, caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders. It's Tyler Jacques once again. Tyler Jacques telling SMU to get off of his jock. And 21-7. Still no sign of Harvey Soro. It's like he doesn't even exist or something. Titus Stokes with a nice run to get into Texas Tech territory. Now we will see if old Smoo can make something happen here. Here's Phoenix scrambling. Showing off of the athletic ability, and he dives forward up to the 28 for the first. And the Mustangs on the move. Over the middle, that's completed. Oh no, it's incomplete, okay. Man's hands just for decoration, I guess. I don't know. Oh, it's tipped at the line, incomplete. Third and 10. Green. Ain't nowhere for him to go, though. Stokes gets dropped in the back. That might have been Berryman, actually. They're going to try a 50-yarder from the left half. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them, and it does. 50-yarder for Lee Butt. Ooh-wee, what a name. Lee Butt.
Where's Q? We got a kicker for her.
Yep. Got a kicker for the Duchess.
She'll take him back off. What?
Punt. Texas Tech with the football again. Minute 14 to go here in the third quarter. Texas Tech trying to make it a 3-score game. See what Clemens and company do here. No promises. Ayo. There's a completion right side. Big first down for Texas Tech, and they're going to go up tempo here.
Okay, Spike, I ain't promising you shit either. How's that?
Here's a throw right side completed for first. Brian Longo, who's having a pretty good game. Longo. And off right side. That is going absolutely nowhere. And that's going to bring it into the third quarter. So for the last time tonight, I need y'all to drop them 4s and the motherfucking sweet coons in the motherfucking chat. I'm going to be so forceful. God, you're being so forceful. You're being so forceful. Why don't you show some respectfulness? Second and 13. Ooh, he just got yoked up by Benito. 3rd and 15 now. And they're going to run it again. Well, Texas Tech seems to just be playing not to lose now, and they're going to kick a field goal from about 39 yards out. Snap, kick on the way. It's good. 24-10. Texas Tech leads over SMU. SMU's just going to punt it instead of going for it on the 4th and 1. But, I mean, I get it because that's really good field position Texas Tech would have there. And they try to run it again. They're being conservative even in sim. Ooh, and a big run by Titus Stokes. SMU ain't out of it yet. They're only down 2 scores, 6.5 minutes to go, but still plenty of time for the Mustangs to come up clutch here. Hand off to Stokes. Or he gets about 3. Soma Topa gets hurt. Would you like some Soma Topa?
Daddy, would you like some Soma Topa? Daddy, would you like some Soma?
Would you like Soma Topa? 2nd and 7. Phoenix is hit as he throws, and it goes right into the dirt. Well, floated a little bit, then I think Gengar is in the vicinity, but that's about it. Maybe Mistrivous as well. Oh, and yep, he just got mobbed. No Harvey Sorrow, and SMU is just feeling the sorrow. I don't know if they're singing the sorrow, but they're feeling it.
Hey. Hey.
There you go.
Hey.
Well, they're going to go for it on 4th and 14. They don't really have enough time to get a stop. But now here's the throw over the middle to a wide open receiver, and he just split the middle. He's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. It's Jovanovic getting the touchdown. What a name.
Hey, yo, Vanovitz.
Nick Jovanovic.
Jovanovic.
Split right in the middle of those 2 Texas Tech defenders. And SMU has a chance. Let's see if they go for it, matter of fact. See if they go for 2 if they're going to be pussies and kick the extra point. They're going to be pussies and kick the extra point instead of going with the analytics. Tragic. Maybe it's smart, but, you know, scared money don't make none. See if they get a stop here. Ooh, a big run by Duke Roy. See if they get a stop on 3rd and 2. They do. Roy loses 2. And they're going to get the ball with 2:28 to go. Are we going to see overtime again? We'll have to see. We're going to take it to the end of the game. It's only right. It's only right. Last game of the night. Has a bit of a story. Rico Phoenix, the backup quarterback for SMU in the game. Harvey Sorrow, who was a Heisman finalist, got hurt early on in the first quarter. It's been all Phoenix at quarterback lately. Handoff up the middle, and Berryman gets stopped at the line. That's probably going to take us to the 2-minute warning unless they get the snap off. They're not going to, so 3rd and 2 after the 2-minute warning. And see if Rico Phoenix can have a legacy drive here in the Big 12 championship game. And keep SMU undefeated. Texas Tech will get the win here. Phoenix throws right side, it's completed. First down all the way up to the 41. And a timeout now. for SMU. Here is Phoenix. Hit as he throws right over the middle. It's caught. Slade Chambers with a big catch, and he's over 100 now.
Not Slade.
Phoenix over the middle. Finds Chambers again.
Don't tell the Teen Titans.
SMU must have Robin on their defense the way Slade is just in their head right now. Now an RPO. Left side. It's going to be a first. That's Mello Reeves, the Mackey finalist. I'll share that about him. Now an RPO right side. Touchdown, SMU. Ooh-wee. That is Derek Cody getting the touchdown. Nice block there by Jovanovic. Gets Cody into the end zone, and now SMU's an extra point away from tying this one up at 24. Huge drive there by Phoenix. And we might have to have that man transfer or something, because ain't no way you can have two freshmen just cooking like this. The way this game works, like, them two QB systems ain't gonna work, and that is a terrible decision to take that out of the end zone. But if there's one quarterback that can drive the ball 90 yards down the field, it's probably Bud Clements. And he's gonna keep it on the read option. He just ran over that defender. It picks up 4. And I think Texas Tech might be playing for OT, which is a bad idea when SMU has all their timeouts. There's a throw left side completed for the first. And they're going to play for OT. They're not even going to like use their timeouts. They have all 3 of them. They're just not using them. Going to get the snap off. Throwing down the field. They have a man, but he gets tackled as time expires. That was definitely cock management, of which I have never seen in my life. That was the epitome of what cock management is in these sim leagues. Cock management at its fucking finest. All right. SMU wins the toss. They'll probably play defense first. What the fuck was that cock management? Now I hope SMU wins, honestly. Now I just hope they win. Texas Tech does not deserve to win after that bullshit. Clemens is in the shotgun. Playing it off. Cut back there. Roy trying to get the first down. He does not. Just a couple yards short of the marker. Could lead to a 2nd and 2. Handoff up the middle, and Roy, I think, yep, he definitely has 4 progress now. 30 carries for a $115 in this game for I believe, Duke. Handoff up the middle, and another nice game for Roy. Up to the 7. Second and 2. We'll give it to Roy again. And he's going to find the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. It was all Roy that drive.
They doubled the slot guy up there, and they twisted quickly out of position. Can't come up and make the tackle on him.
Right. Now Texas Tech will try to make it a 7-point game here with this extra point. And it's good. 2 guys didn't even get out of their stance. 10 out of 10 crown jewel. 10 out of 10 crown jewel this game is. We'll see. SMU. Their backup quarterback and keep their undefeated season alive here. Phoenix has all day to throw. Throws last second, finds his man, and that's Cody making the catch for 6 yards. Cody. Phoenix. Oh, he has space. He takes it way too late, and he's tackled at the line. Maybe he got a couple inches.
To the right than the left.
Right. 3rd and 4 here. Phoenix steps up. You might as well take off now. He's going to float to the end zone, and it's going to be dropped.
You got to just take the yards there. You can't risk incompletion in the end zone.
Yeah, he was trying too hard to get the touchdown. Now this is the last chance for SMU. Quick throw. Well, did he think Gengar was on the team or something like that? 'Cause what the, that
was the tight end or the slaughter, whoever it was out there, supposed to cut in and they just went straight?
yeah, I think they just ran into each other. Honestly, like the timing just got knocked off, and SMU has been knocked from the ranks of the undefeated. Texas Tech are your Big 12 champions. They win this one 27-20, or no, 31-24. I'm sorry, in OT.
It's all right. Their starting QB got knocked out. If they would have won, they wouldn't have been allowed in anyway.
Right. Exactly. Those are the rules. I don't make the rules, but when you lose your starting quarterback, you're not supposed to be in the CFP. So we shouldn't see SMU in the CFP at this point. Rico Phoenix did well though. 20 of 32, 247 touchdown, 2 touchdowns and no picks. That is 20 of 32, 247, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks for the backup quarterback. Senior halfback Titus Stokes, 19 carries, 137. Yes, Eagles, that was the joke. Phoenix, 10 carries, negative 12 yards. Marco Berryman is a sophomore, 3 carries, 5 yards, and a touchdown. And Harvey Sorrow was taken out of the game. And, well, forgot to take the screen down, so I didn't actually get a little tidbit there. Harvey Sorrow is pretty damn good, that's all I'm going to say.
I mean, if it was just me, it wouldn't really matter.
It's fine. That's what happens when you actually join VC while I'm streaming. You get a little extra tidbit. But Harvey Sorrow, 2 carries for 8 yards. He was knocked out on his 2nd carry of the game. But I mean, I'm just gonna say he's pretty. I mean, he's a redshirt freshman and he's a Heisman candidate. I think everybody should know who's paying attention. And he's pretty damn good. Junior wide receiver Derek Cody had 7 catches, 42 yards, and he had the game-tying touchdown that sent it to OT. In addition to Texas Tech's clock management. Senior wide receiver Slade Chambers had 6 catches for 130 yards, no drops. Junior wide receiver Nick Jovanovitz, 4 catches, 67 yards, and a touchdown, but he did have 2 drops as well. Mello Reeves, 1 catch for 12 yards and a drop. He is a senior. And then Berryman had a catch for -5. Rayshawn Vaughns, who is a senior and is in the spreadsheet, he had 1 catch for 1 yard. Didn't really do much today. He had a JMO game today. He didn't do anything. All right. Right tackle Kona Simino had 6 pancakes, 2 sacks allowed. He did get hurt, so he's another guy on SMU who got hurt. Noah Schumann, 4 pancakes, 1 sack given up. He is a sophomore left tackle. Senior left guard Eric Damania had 4 pancakes. Ben Rodriguez is a senior right tackle. He had 1 pancake. Senior right guard Aries Landers had a pancake and a sack given up. And center Tyrone Dillard had a sack given up, pancake, a sophomore. Defensively, Thaddeus Atagwi is a Mike linebacker, and he's a sophomore. 15 total tackles, 8 solo, 1 TFL. Sophomore Right edge, Matt Shaw had 10 tackles, 7 solo, 4 TFLs, and a sack. Junior cornerback Isaiah Messer had 7 tackles, 2 solo, and 1 TFL. Junior cornerback Brian Rojas had 7 tackles, 3 solo. Freshman corner Miguel Carmazzi had 6 tackles, 2 solo. Senior Mike linebacker Nicholas Boyle had 5 tackles, 3 solo. Senior free safety Kamani Ruppin, 5 tackles, 2 solo. Senior free safety Quan Vernon, 5 tackles, 2 solo, and a TFL. Shaw had 4 TFLs, Messer had 1. Senior D tackle Alex Benito had a solo tackle and a TFL. Sophomore D tackle Devion Spears had 2 tackles, 1 solo and 1 TFL. Lone sack for Matt Shaw. Nope, wrong team. No pass deflections. Shaw had a forced fumble. That's how the cookie crumbled for SMU. Lee Butt made his lone field goal attempt from 50 yards and he had 3 extra points. Lane Isaac is a junior punter. 4 punts, 172, 43 yards per punt, and 37.5 net yards, and 2 punts inside the 20. So, might be in next year's class, possibly. Freshman receiver Alexander Robisky had 2 returns for 62 yards, as did freshman wide receiver Tony Hurtaloo. And no punt returns for SMU. Their undefeated season comes to an end. On the other side, Buck Clemens, whatever his fucking name is, Buck Clemens, might have just solidified himself as the Heisman Trophy winner. 20 of 25, 274 and 3 touchdowns, no picks. Might be pretty good, I don't know. Running back Duke Roy is a senior as well. 32 carries, 130 yards, a touchdown, but also a fumble. Clemens ran for 6 yards and 4 carries. Junior running back Maurice Wick had 3 carries for 8 yards. He was hurt in the game. Senior running back Caleb Ritter had 1 carry for -1 yard. Sophomore wide receiver Walter Brink had a carry for -3. Receiving wise, senior wide receiver Tyler Jacques had a really good game. 6 catches, 75 yards, 2 touchdowns, no drops. Fellow senior wide receiver George Vallejo had 5 catches, 73 yards, and a drop. And fellow senior wide receiver Brian Longo had 5 catches, 84 yards, and a touchdown. Freshman tight end Cam Lockett had 2 catches for 24. Brink had 1 catch for 14. Roy had 1 catch for 4. And junior wide receiver Joe Camarillo had a drop. That's about it. Blocking wise, senior center Sean Allen had 6 pancakes, no sacks given up. Junior right tackle Mike Brown had 2 pancakes, no sacks given up. Junior right guard Orlando Abiamiri had 2 pancakes, no sacks given up. Vallejo, I believe that is how you actually say his last name, had a pancake. And then Edward Genus had a sack and a pancake. A sack given up in a pancake. He's a left tackle and he is a junior. Alrighty, now we go to defensive stats. Paris Creer, he is a junior corner. He had 10 tackles, 8 solo, 1 TFL. Eric Steven is a junior strong safety, 6 tackles, 4 solo. Eric Carrera is a junior Mike linebacker, 6 tackles, 3 solo. Junior cornerback Jake Kuhn had 6 solo tackles. Senior will linebacker Somatopa, would you like Somatopa? 6 tackles, 4 solo. Senior free safety Tony Buchanan had 4 tackles, 1 solo. Sophomore right edge Joey Almodovar had 4 tackles, 3 solo, 3 TFLs, and 2.5 sacks. So he had a game. He had himself a day. Then Eric Freitas, he's a Sam junior linebacker. Or is this junior Sam linebacker, I should say. 3 solo tackles, 1 solo tackle, 3 total tackles, 1 TFL, half a sack. Senior right edge Rashad Banks had 2 tackles, 1 solo, 1 TFL, half a sack. And then senior left edge Daniel Beninock had 2 tackles, 1 solo, 2 TFLs, and a sack and a half. And then junior will linebacker Artie May had 1 solo tackle and TFL. No picks. Eric Steven had a pass deflection, Kuhn had 1, Topa had 1, and Creer had 1. We'll look at their kicker. Senior kicker Adrian Marquez had 1 field goal made for 39 yards and 4 in extra points. Junior punter Tremaine Nesbitt had 6 punts for a total of 298, an average of 49.6, and that was also his net average. 1 punt inside the 20, but 3 what attempts. Tragic. Senior running back Caleb Ritter had 2 returns for 37 yards on kick returns, and then Tyler Jacques 1 punt return for 22 yards. And Texas Tech locked themselves up as the Big 12 champs. Now it's time. That moment you've all been waiting for. You get to see who wins awards and shit, first and foremost, but also who will be in bowl games and who will be in the CFP. Well, maybe I should coach Reading. That might actually make a little more sense, right? But as you're gonna see real quick, Florida State really dropped the ball. 6-6. I will show you one thing about Florida State's schedule. They started off the season great. They started 5-0. Then they lost to Notre Dame by 1. Lost to Georgia Tech by 2 scores. Lost to Duke. They lost 5 in a row. They beat the shit out of Boston College, and then they got blown back by Florida. So that's how FSU's season went. We'll see if that affects anything, but a little freebie for y'all that actually watched through the VOD. Keep an eye out for Juan Vazande. You guys get to see some of my recruits. And yo, pause for that. But Buck Clemens does end up winning the Heisman. You're gonna see his stat line there: 43 touchdowns. Just under 4,000 yards. He's definitely going to get over that. Knock on wood. And Florida State's going to play North Texas in the Military Bowl. They're literally playing North Texas in the FGFL. Hey, yo. You actually trying to help FSU win? I'm trying. Failing, but trying. Alrighty. Well, that is the Noli's fate. We're probably going to be watching that record. But before we get there, we're going to look at the bracket actually. Let's look at the bracket. We'll go from the top down. Here's your bracket. Clem Sucks is number 1. I love it. Well, just great. Just wonderful. Number 2 is Texas Tech. Makes sense. They beat the number 2 team in the nation. Auburn is number 3. Even though they didn't play in the ACC championship game, they are number 3. And Louisville is number 4. So our first matchup will be number 5 SMU taking their first loss of the season, taking on Utah, who won Pac-12. We get Georgia taking on Texas in a rematch of the SEC championship game. There you go. We get a rematch of the Big Ten championship game as well, USC versus Oregon. And then we round it out with TCU taking on Wisconsin. That is a feature, and it works as Nintendo. We get a Georgia-Texas rematch and an Oregon-USC rematch. So, with that being said, Here's another op for you guys. Another scouting op. Kind of. And it's time sensitive, obviously, because we're going to be showing these games very soon. Pick who you think's going to win the Natty. And you'll get a similar award to what Octi won, or not Octi, Aqua won FGFL. So there you go. All right. Look at conference standings. We'll start with the ACC. So ACC looks a little different because I took out Cal, SMU, and Stanford, obviously, and I put Notre Dame in. Bowl eligible teams, obviously Clemson, Duke, Miami, North Carolina, Pittsburgh, led by Julian Crow, and a certain receiver by the name of something Cody James. We might see them in some bowl. We're probably going to see them in some bowl action. Syracuse, FSU, NC State, and Virginia all bowl eligible as well, but Boston College, Virginia Tech, Georgia Tech, Notre Dame, and Wake Forest all missed the cut. Tragic there. And the American had Tulane. They're not going to make it to the CFP, but finished 11-2, won the conference, so good on them. North Texas was second. Then we got UAB, Memphis, Tulsa, and Charlotte all bowl eligible. Don't know if they actually made bowls, but, you know, bowl eligible. And Temple Legends didn't do. See? Sorry, Hobie. But at least you're not going to get, like, teased, like, this time around. No shade to the FGFL, obviously, but Temple went, like, 6-6 or something like that, and the FGFL's CFB missed out on bowl season. Big 12 sends 3 teams to the CFP in SMU, Texas Tech, and TCU. Arizona State, Baylor, Colorado, Oklahoma State, West Virginia, Cincinnati, and Kansas State are all bowl eligible. BYU, Arizona, Iowa State, UCF, Kansas, and Houston all missed the cut, though. In the Big 12, or Big 10, I'm sorry, Big 10. USC, Ohio State, Wisconsin, Louisville, Oregon, Penn State, Nebraska all were ranked. Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, Washington, Maryland, Minnesota all finished bowl eligible. FGU unfortunately does. Neither does Michigan State, don't, or Western. Conference USA, Western Kentucky. Trail Toppers. Them Trail Toppers. Up beating Sam Houston. They're bowl eligible. Both teams are. Missouri State, Jacksonville State, Louisiana Tech, and FIU are all bowl eligible. Middle Tennessee missed out. New Mexico State's bowl eligible, though. Liberty, Kennesaw State, UTEP, and Delaware are all not bowl eligible. And UConn, they're the only independent. They're not bowl eligible. In the MAC, Buffalo ended up winning the MAC over Blowing Green. Them, UMass, Ohio, Central Michigan, Bowling Green, and State are all bowl eligible, as is Ball State. Toledo, Eastern Michigan, Akron, Miami of Ohio, and Western Michigan. And the Mountain West, yeah, I put Cal in there. Just, couldn't fit them anywhere else. But they did end up getting the W over Revamp University, aka San Jose State, as you see. So every team in this conference, Cal, San Jose State, Mexico, Nevada, Northern Illinois, and Hawaii, they all made it, but UNLV, Wyoming, and Air Force all miss out. Tragic. In the Pac-12, USC up beating UCLA. So Utah. I don't know why, bro. The logo fucked me up. I don't know why the logo fucked me up. All right, Utah won the conference. Them's is going to be in the CFP. We got Boise State, UCLA, San Diego State, and Fresno State all bowl eligible. Colorado State, Stanford, Washington State, Oregon State, and Utah State all miss out. In the big ass SEC at Georgia. Missing out after losing to Texas. Overtime game. They're gonna face each other in the CFP. Auburn's also in there as well. Who did they lose to? They lost to Texas and they didn't even play Georgia. Okay. Tragic. Then why? Oh, because Georgia went undefeated in the conference. Okay, fair enough. All right. Florida. All right, we'll do it by record. Texas A&M, Florida, Tennessee, Arkansas, Mississippi State, Bama, Ole Miss, and Oklahoma are all bowl eligible. But you know who's not bowl eligible? Old Bo Jenkins and LSU. Missouri, Vanderbilt, Kentucky, and South Carolina all miss out as well. So you gotta wait a little longer, Kobe fan, wherever you are. Then Southern Miss Conference. Arkansas State is going to get in. They're both ranked. They're going to get into bowl games. JMU, Georgia Southern, Troy, and Marshall all make it. Old Dominion, Louisiana, App State, Coastal, Texas State, Georgia State, South Alabama, all Monroe all miss out on bowl season. So with that, take a look at the Heisman race. Harvey Sorrow looks like he's going to be out for a bit. He is going to be out 4 weeks with a dislocated knee. Ooh, and you guys just got a little bit more of a treat there because I totally forgot to put up the thing. But again, overalls here don't necessarily mean your player is going to be good overall. But, you know, get a little freebie if you're paying attention. There you go. And FG gets a big freebie because he's in here. Whatever. Fuck it. I don't care anymore. All right. Buck Clements, Lester Helm, they're both seniors. They'll both be in the class. Harvey Sorrow, his season ends with a dislocated knee. He was third in the Heisman race. Bill Yoder was fourth, and James McGarity was fifth. So, here you go. All right, I'll bring this back shortly. Look at award winners real quick. Buck Clemens. I'm gonna get his name right one of these days, I promise. Buck Clemens wins the Maxwell as well. Helm was second, Sorrow was third. Then Yoder and the McGarity. The other names there. There's Pye at 8, and there's Billings at 10. Clemens, Helm, and Sorrow are 1, 2, 3 in the Walter camp as well. Naturally. Tory fucking Crumpler, Southern Miss wins the Bear Bryant Coach of the Year award. Clemens wins the Davey O'Brien award. There's some other quarterbacks. There's Julian Crow at number 10. Let's go. The Bednarik goes to Matthew Salam of Akron. I don't think he's in the class, but I mean, I think if you win the Bednarik, you probably should be in the class, but I'll double check that right now. He's in the class. Okay. Well, he's in the sheet, but he's definitely going to make the class now. Alex Gallimore from Tennessee is second, then Joaquin Wake Shelton. Who's that guy? Number 3. Bronco Nagurski goes to Salam. Sam Kakaha is second, and then Alex Gallimore is third. Shelton's number 9 there. The Thorpe Award goes to Alex Gallimore. He beats out Joaquin Wake Shelton. Taylor Biggs from Ohio State. OH. Ooh-wee. Doak Walker goes to Titus Stokes. Ben Mashad is second. Scum Guy is number 3. Gross. Ew, gross. And Duke Roy, who we just saw, was number 4. Tyler Jacques actually won the Biletnikov Award, if you can believe that. Second was Akeem Beach. Third was Pierre Boone. And then there's Raymond Billings at number 8. Wait, who's that guy? Lombardi goes to George Edmond of Clem Sucks. Titus Cutting was second. And Capri, I don't know where you're at, but who's that guy? Roaring Waters. Finishing third. And then Justin Guestbruv is number 11. Told Bruv, who's that guy? Unitas Golden Arm goes to Buck Clemens. Surprise there. Lester Helm was second. McGarity was third. Pio was fourth. Names on the spreadsheet over there. Julian Crow was sixth. There you go, Blova. Rusher of the Year goes to George Edmond. Then Titus Cutting, Ashton O'Neill. And there's Justin Guestbruv at number 6. That goes to Rayshawn Mead out of Miami. Leslie Siragusa from Texas Tech is second, and Roland Kaiser from Bama is 3. Don't trust him, he's a Bama O-lineman. Don't trust those. The Mackey Award goes to Dave Littlejohn out of Georgia. Spencer Donahue out of UCLA is second. Then Jalen Ballo from Memphis is there. And then Mello Reeves, who we just saw, is number 5. Got an Ohio State guy there at number 10, JP Borregales. Royals Award for Best Assistant Coach goes to Jason Seymour, Southern Miss. Salam wins the Butkus Award. Kakaha is second. Paul Jupin from UMass is there. Well, Jupin. The Remington Award for Best Center goes to Jacques Tavares at Ole Miss. Honey Tani. Then Kevin Heredia from Miami is second. Maki Malapei out of Stanford. Lou Groza Best Kicker Award goes to J.C. Gilliam of Nebraska. Wayne Swift is second from North Texas, and third is Yosefa Ayu, Mexico State. Great Guy Award for Best Punter goes to true freshman John Dove from Georgia State. Niles Barksdale is second out of Houston, and then Ethan Spitz is there. 3. Jet Award goes to Deshaun DeBose from Colorado. David Lewerke from UMass is second. Then Anthony Naylor, barely know her, out of USC is 3. Then the Sean Alexander Award goes to Harvey Soro. Not really too much of a surprise there. But then North Texas quarterback Anthony Quincy, who we also saw over the weekend, second, and then Marvin Bynum from Arizona State was third. And then Gary's not here anymore, but is a simple player wide receiver for San Diego State, number 5. There you go. Those are your award winners. Now, moment you all been waiting for. You get to see some bowl matchups. Illinois plays Bowling Green in the 68 Ventures Bowl. UCLA plays Breezy University, Oklahoma State. UMass plays Nevada. Florida plays Tulane. Central Michigan plays Louisiana Tech. Bama plays Pitt. Missouri State plays Southern Miss. Georgia plays... These are the CFP games we already know. Iowa plays Washington. Sam Houston plays Ohio. Syracuse plays Michigan. New Mexico State plays Cal. Memphis plays Virginia. Minnesota plays Troy. Kansas State plays UAB. Hawaii plays Buffalo. NC State plays Oklahoma. Arkansas plays Tulsa. Northern Illinois plays FIU. The Spew plays against Boise State. Jacksonville State plays Cincy. New Mexico plays San Jose State. Fresno State plays Ole Miss, hotty toddy. West Virginia plays Mississippi State, Fail State. North Texas plays the Nolies. Tennessee plays Ohio State. Marshall plays Charlotte. Colorado plays JMU. Western Kentucky plays Georgia Southern. Arizona State plays North Carolina. Baylor plays Penn State. Nebraska plays Ball State. Kent State plays Arkansas State. San Diego State plays Duke. And Texas A&M plays Indiana. So some pretty interesting bowl games. Now, what's the point of me showing you these bowl games? Well, pretty obvious if you've been paying attention, because That's going to bring us to another scouting opportunity. And it's another time-sensitive one, as in get it in as soon as humanly possible, even if you have to send it separate from everything else. You get to pick 3 bowl games that you are interested in watching. And one player between those 2 teams in that game that you're most interested in. And this is to decide what games we're going to watch. I want to say it's either tomorrow or Tuesday. I don't remember what I said. I'm going to go look it up. Brain. I'm pulling a dinky. My brain's not braining right now. It's going to be Tuesday. This tomorrow is the conference championship games and the RMSL Bowl and Sim Year. Then I'll show you your signings after. Tuesday, after I get off work, we'll watch some bowl games. But you're going to pick 3 that you're interested in. And one player that is in each game, not each team, but each game that you're most interested in. And you'll get some information. So you'll get 3 players in total. So 1 for each game that you pick. And even if we don't pick the game, you'll still get information on those players. So there you go. Last and certainly not least, we are going to show you the All-American list. Doesn't reveal too much. Lemons obviously is there. It's Stokes, Mashad. Some pretty good players here on this National All-American list. We're not going to look at all the All-American lists. Or the all-conference list or anything. Joaquin Wake Shelton, he had a pretty good season. That's all I'll say about him. Lester Helm, second team. Oh, we got a Middle Tennessee guy. Ooh-wee. I might be adding some of these guys to the list, just FYI. So keep your eyes peeled. And this is the all-freshman list. Obviously, Soro is going to be there. Nicholas Gary is there. And yeah. Ooh, Gary. What tab will people be picking? So you're going to DM all these scouting opportunities to me. We're going back to DMs instead of doing like the forums because the forums just got messy for me. So just DM, you're going to DM any scouting ops to me, T-Money. I know like we did it differently like towards the end of last season. You already forgot all the bowl games? Well, that's the beauty of
VODs.
That's the beauty of VODs, Fade. The VOD of shame, as Dan called it. As the Duke and Dan called it, it's the VOD of shame. What? I can almost guarantee you we're gonna watch the Nolies, because even though they didn't have a good season, you already know as a Florida State fan, I'm gonna have a bunch of Florida State people in the class. So that's already one game. So and North Texas was also a notable team. They played in a conference championship game, so you get to see them twice too, or twice in general. But yeah, I mean the stream went a little longer than I might have wanted, but it's fine. I was having a good time, and hopefully Ice and FG were having a good time watching the games with you, boy. But yeah, that is gonna do it for the stream.
It was a lovely time.
I'm pulling an FG again. It's not actually the end of the stream because we have one more scouting op to give you guys. Dun, dun, dun. All right, final scouting op of the night, and this is definitely the final scouting op of the night. Honestly, just tell me who your favorite player is in this entire class for some info. Just your favorite player in the class. I will give you some pretty good info on that singular player. So, use that how you will. I'm not going to tell you right now what you're going to get, but you're going to get something. You're going to get something.
Gumdrop buttons.
Oh, not my gumdrop buttons. Oh, boy. Do you know the Muffin Man? Man? The Muffin Man. Yes, I know the Muffin Man. Who lives on Drury Lane? Well, she's married to the Muffin Man. Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! All right. We are going to rate. You're not T-Money. If that's your play, you're not supposed to tell me who your favorite player is.
For letting us all know.
But now you're just giving out information. So this is going to be This is a learning experience for you right now. You ain't supposed to tell me and hear who your favorite player is. You do that in DMs if that's your favorite
I'll
player.
draft him.
But I will say, not that he's been named. I mean, he had a pretty damn good game. So I mean, he might not be the only person who is scouting him. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, the time sensitive scouting ops that I need. I mean, I've already told you guys which ones those are. They're pretty much. I mean, I hate giving out a number for scouting ops, obviously, but like they're most of them. You don't have a team who cares. You don't have a team yet. But I'm just saying. You could end up getting a team. And when you get a team, you might end up getting slayed now. I don't know. You're showing interest in coaching, so
Can't let him have him now.
now you might not get him, bro, unless you get the number 1 pick. But it's like Fade has that, so you're gonna have to run his fade to get it. I mean, what? You're gonna have to run his fade. I mean, what? Fade's a young, and you probably got this. I mean, what? All right. Any goddamn ways, we are going to. You know, I don't even know if I really should send it to this person, seeing as, like, you know, they left the league in a really egregious and fucked up way. But you know what? You know what? Sometimes you can forgive people, especially, like, you know, certain people. So, certain people who've been in the community for a while. So even though he kind of fucked me over by quitting in the middle of the fantasy draft, still love the dude, but he's an asshole for it. But I'm still gonna send y'all over to him. We gonna send y'all to that cold boy.
It's getting cold in here.
Yeah, it's getting, he playing some Diablo Immortal. I like watching Diablo, so I mean I'll probably stick in there for a little bit, as long as you know. You don't get too cold, but you know, Clink, sometimes he is a cold boy. He gets a little cold, so let's go send the love to Link, and let's go send love to Clink and give him shit for quitting the league. Honestly, that'd be a fun thing to do. Let's just give him shit for quitting the league. So go show Clink some love, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. We got a big ass day tomorrow because I got to play Revamp. We doing the Spilled Kool-Aid podcast afterwards, and then we finishing up the playoffs in the RMSL sim year. So see y'all tomorrow. I'll have a great rest of your night. Like I always say, no matter what happens, go and keep that mofo rolling. Love y'all 3,000. I'm Audi 5,000. Stay hard. Ulsus.